Yes, everybody. Welcome to service. We're going to open up service right quick. Welcome to service. Welcome to service. Yes, welcome to service, everybody. Hallelujah, flaming up. We're about to get in service about this country ass nigga. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Yes, we're going to church. Hallelujah. Alhamdulillah. Shalom. Yes, we finna take it to church, people. Light this motherfucker up for this Lord and motherfucking Theocracy. Yes, we going to church. Y'all better get right. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We're going to pray for Blackson tonight. And we're going to ask the Lord to stop that nigga from arguing about one motherfucking point. Find this motherfucker. Hallelujah, we in church. We gonna pray for Blackson to get a new suit. The next time he appears on SVDL. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Yeah, take it to church. One day. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. We're going to pray that Blackson wants some more dreads on his head today. We're going to read some scriptures. And ask God to bless these YouTube streams. Because these niggas is out of control. Find this motherfucker, we in church. They told nothing to take it back to church. In the Lord. Find this motherfucker. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Y'all know we gotta talk in tongues in this motherfucker. Yes, we playing for Blackson. This nigga is down a slow, miserable death. We ask the Lord tonight. Yes, Jesus. In the name of Blackson. I said, quit crying. Down there. 1 point. Whoa. 1 point. Woo. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Time for service. Time for motherfucking service. Y'all hear this nigga over here? Debate ain't been over 30 seconds. I'm going to challenge that 1 point. Fire this motherfucker for this crap, baby. I'm going to challenge that 1 point. What you gonna challenge, nigga? You gonna bring a theocracy up on the motherfucking 1 point, nigga? Hallelujah. This nigga, first of all, let me go over the information. It's 7 countries under theocracies. Find this motherfucker up. I told y'all I'm the destroyer, but it count we country nigga, and I ain't even through listening. I gotta go back and pull this shit and listen up. Y'all know it's a part too. We gonna let the argument lead keep being the whining lead, and I'll break that shit down tomorrow. Cause I got some shit I gotta break down today. Cornflower, bitch, I heard you. Oh, I heard you over there talking. Drop your video, ho. Come on with it, you mush face bitch. Come on with it, mushy face bitch. Do your edits. You motherfuckers don't know I'm 45,000 feet ahead of you slow gas bitches. Come with it, bitch. Come with it. This country ass nigga get up there on this false ass nigga's page talking shit. Are you fucking serious? See how you keep letting them niggas play you like a quack quack? Put some ducks in the quack quack in the chat for this quack quack. Whack whack white son. Whack son. With them ugly ass faces. I ain't know if I was at a goddamn horror film or debate. Flame this motherfucker up, y'all. Nigga with casket shawl. Nigga got bare. Casket shawl. You know they dress you up, right, when you die. And some motherfuckers go to the incinerator. Flame this bitch up for this pussy ass nigga over there crying about a motherfucking point. You talk shit about me. Oh, really? I let you pussy niggas go first. I'm finna come through this motherfucker stepping like Fletcher. Flame this motherfucker up, bitch. Ooh, all I gotta do is blow my fronts up till they bust the goddamn screen. That's it. With your borderline ass, nigga. And you trying to come at the camp. Ooh, y'all nigga looking bad all that goddamn yap y'all been doing. So I thought you was talking shit. I seen you in the chat. Let me check you and your motherfucking tumors on your feet. See, we understand you wouldn't be able to comprehend to a goddamn thing that was going on in the debate. Cause your motherfucking stomachs been under a theocracy with your breath and your ass and your feet for years. Flame this motherfucker up. This is why. This is why he want the theocracies not to happen. That was it. You see what I'm saying? And I don't see why. You should be the main one up there campaigning for your feet and your ass to be released from all that pressure. Flame this motherfucker up for this stank breath motherfucker over here talking this shit. Nigga, don't nobody want to see your ass debate no more. Your conversation is obsolete to everybody now. With your plagiarized ass and they're trying to judge somebody else shit. This country ass over here. Now let's get back to the information. Slow gas ass nigga. You didn't know it's 7 countries still under theocracy. You know y'all know I'm finna show the information. Y'all niggas sloppy. You didn't know that? Wax son? And then you talked about the United States government. Did you not know that this motherfucker was built on a theocracy from the beginning? And that's still the psychological mentality of these motherfucking crackers that's over here. Every time the Ku Klux Klan fucked up somebody, they killed them in the name of God and Christianity. Flame this motherfucker up for this borderline bitch who think he know about a goddamn theocracy. Yes, because in God, the motherfucking United States of America, they trust. Not us now. Where my people's at? Where my motherfucking people's at? Who know the goddamn Declaration of Human Rights was signed in 48 and not 42. Blame this motherfucker up for this borderline bitch. See, laws and shit, you already know not to even play with nothing. That nigga said the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1948, 1942. Nigga, it was 1776. And that motherfucker done been flipped and flagged and played with so many times. We ain't declaring no motherfucking independence. No goddamn well. You so stupid you didn't even understand the Constitution and the laws within itself is a theocracy. Everything in that motherfucker in God we trust. But see, a motherfucker who blind would think that we're not in a theocracy. Everything over this motherfucker damn near Christian. Everything. Every president that get in the office, that radio shit is up under some type of religious factors. Find this motherfucker up for this borderline nigga run around telling everybody none don't read. None stupid. Shit, I don't come for performance. Oh, you give a great performance. You the best that ever came. But pussy nigga, when it comes to that brain of yours. Over there. Hey, Schwab, Schwab is me. I'm going to challenge to 1 point. You going to challenge 1 point. You pussy nigga. I done lost worse than that and ain't doing no challenge. I'm just tightening up. That nigga crying about a point. God damn. I mean, what the fuck? Pussy nigga. This is bitch. I didn't know this. I thought this was the 4th season of SVDL. I didn't know that we had the 4 seasons of Bitch Niggas Whining League. Flame this motherfucker up. Over there trying to talk shit to Ak Malak. Nigga. Leave Ak alone. He ain't bother your bitch ass. He came to watch the debate. That's the very reason why them boys left the league, because don't nobody want to be bothered with your fat ass. They had to leave 5 times to get around your motherfucking stomachs. Flame this motherfucker up for that pussy ass nigga over there always talking shit to everybody who trying to support the league. Get your fat ass out the way and watch how many niggas come back. Bitch, I get MVP. Nigga, you be having your mind stuck on one motherfucking trophy. You a nigga that don't even like to be somebody in a position of perfection or something sometimes. You a minimum wage pussy nigga, long as I make $4.30. And have y'all noticed every time this nigga leave, he ain't going nowhere to the store? Flame this motherfucker over there fat ass. I know I'm out to get Katrina or something. You get Katrina something because you want her to be just as big as you. You fat fuck so you won't feel so bad. Keep getting her buns and shit, motherfucker. She wants you to pay the light bill. She don't need you going to the store with her food stamp card. Fuck wrong with that fat ass nigga. They got Instacart now. She don't need you to grocery shop for her, you fat bitch. Always over there trying to sneak dish. You and that old mess ass heifer who I see up in your bullshit. But I'm gonna get a bitch a pass till she say something to me. Y'all keep playing these motherfucking fuck games behind the scenes. I'm gonna expose y'all motherfuckers. Y'all know I keep the goddamn heat over here. Know I got the goddamn goodies on you bitches. All these hoes trying to walk like they ain't got no motherfucking discharge in their panties. They better shut the fuck up and back up. So that nigga over there talking about some AOI assholes often in the air. We know what that means. That nigga asshole popping. That's what that means. Ass up. Talking about some goddamn AOI up, nigga. That asshole. Because you getting fucked all the way back down the goddamn, all the way back down the charts. You know you ain't going to be champion. So now you just, I'm going to just be MVP. That hard on my life. Pussy ass nigga. Sick of these motherfuckers nitpicking at me and running they goddamn motherfucking mouth about nothing. Congratulations, Blue. I'm about to break my goddamn finger trying to put them blue hearts in that bitch on that pussy ass nigga. Shout out to the motherfucking dog side. In my Bernie Mac voice, pussy nigga. That what you get for turning out and went over there being white son. Should have stayed in the dark side, nigga. Fight that motherfucker up. Pussy nigga. Then over there been suave ass knowing don't smell like nothing but shit on his powder. Anytime a nigga ass stink through the motherfucking computer, you know goddamn well that's not where you supposed to be. Your dumb ass. We've been sitting over here trying to take up donations to send that nigga some incense for his ass. I got my organic sisters working on something to clean out that ass. I got Shadar somewhere working on a potion to help that nigga bad ass feet. And you want to go over there clogging this shit up worse than what we already got to work on with your motherfucking face. Oh, whack, son. Your ass all up in suave, asshole. I ain't never seen a motherfucking donkey with 6 legs. Y'all know what I mean? Cause with that nigga ass with his head and suave ass, he gave Suave 2 extra pair of legs. Motherfucker, talking this shit. All over there trying to holler in solar. Biatch. Shut the fuck up. I'll tell you. Solar's a gentleman. You have to keep it cordial. Solar's a businessman. But he got beasts like me to tell you a puss ass nigga and shut the fuck up. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Y'all better flame this motherfucker. We said church. This here called hood church. Trench church, motherfucker. About a goddamn point. I told you about all this shit, but you think you know so much. I told you about how to deal with your titles, but you think you know so much. You jumped your motherfucking ass out there. Asshole open, just like a potion now. And thank you, Judah, even though you do some dumb ass shit. But y'all know I give credit where it's due. I heard you over there telling that bitch Moonflower find her something safe to do, but see, you can't save her. That's what I tried to tell you about her potion now. Quit trying to save these hoes, stay out 90 way, and let me deal with this little bitty bitch. Cause see, bitch, if you don't want to have grown folk repercussions, you will stay out of grown folk shit. Two of my children older than you. And bitch, never. Who the fuck you think you is? Through a goddamn avatar. Little stank pussy bitch. Spelling like Spanish rice and shit. Fucking corn and shit. Bitch. All that Asian dick been in your pussy hoe. Bitch smelling like goddamn teriyaki sauce and shit, bitch, cause you's a mixed mullet. Shut your ass up. Whole soy sauce and shit. Nine. Sick of y'all hoes. I always got my name in y'all mouth. Now back to this information right quick. There are several ways, and first I'm gonna go into this right quick because I'm gonna get back on these hoes shaking in a few minutes. I just want to show a few things. Blackson said that there were no places now that's under theocracy. I just want to make sure y'all remember him saying that. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it's anywhere right now that's under a theocracy. And even when he used Tanzania, that was a terrible example because Tanzania still went up under some crazy shit. They up under a democratic republic term for their government. And the president is the goddamn president of state and hold on a second, let me get this. Basically, this motherfucker's in the position of everything. So if I want to call and tell on his ass, I'm just fucked up. Now, y'all remember Blackson saying that Iran didn't have theocracy. Can you all press 1? I just want to make sure that my chat is able to see the information. And remember where I'm going with this when they did their debate. Their debate. Do you all remember Blackson saying that Iran, I remember him specifically saying that Iran was not up under a theocracy. Okay, so now if you all look at the screen, you see the theocracy countries in 2022: Vatican City, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Sudan, Iran, Mauritania, and Afghanistan. Now, he stated that Saudi Arabia, Iran, and all of them places didn't have no theocracy, did he not? See, I've been trying to tell this dumbass nigga. Tried to help him. He says, didn't have no. Hold on 1 minute. I ain't mean to cut that on y'all. I need to see a one in the chat if y'all remember him saying that none of these places right here had a theocracy. He said there was nowhere that was under a theocracy. Y'all remember that? He said Iran was one of the first places that he kept yelling that out. Iran is not under theocracy. This is the 2022 statistics. I just want to I need to see some warrants before I move on to the next information. Y'all know I like to make sure people seeing what I'm putting up. Because I don't know what he thought he was saying. See, I'm definitely show you how he put information together and he lie about shit. Hold on a second, y'all, because I'm trying to pull up something else. And when Blue was saying, should we come up with a theocracy? He didn't get it. Because when he was using these things as examples, but what he was saying is if we built something like that, even if you just believed in oranges, goddamn, he's using it as an example of black people believe in this orange. I'm just using this as an example that we believe in this orange and we come over here and under our orange, if somebody murders someone, we might put them somewhere with the rest of the murderers and lock them down for 25 years and they got to work. Let's just use that as an example. As opposed to the death penalty. If a child decides to do something outright, instead of, in Sharia law, stoning a child to death, we can change those ways of saying that we would just put them in timeout for 2 hours. Under our control, the laws and all of the punishments change. But since he's such an idiot and all he wanted to do was argue theocracy instead of looking at what he was saying, like they said in the formation of a government. And then when you look at the word God, that's another thing I want people to start looking at. Because let me pull this up. Because like Sharia law, that derives also from religious precepts. Religion. So if we're not Islamic, there would be no reason for us to even think that building our own, as you would say, a theocracy, that means a government ran a certain way, it wouldn't include Sharia law. So why are you using certain things to try to prove your point about why theocracy shouldn't be used? Now, hold on a second. So I just want to bring that up. Wait a minute, y'all. My thing freezing. Let me get this right. Do I need to go back over the debate for y'all so y'all can see what was said in the debate again before I go over my information? I'd rather ask my chat that because I don't want to get too far. Now, do I believe in theocracies? None of you don't believe in theocracies. Y'all know I go totally against theocracies, especially when they are built on religions. Because I mean, what God? It's like thousands of them. What God will we be following? So that's crazy, especially for non-believers. So when you're looking at it, and I'm giving y'all both sides, it wouldn't work. And see, the thing is, when you're looking at religion, right? Like when you got these people using these terms, even looking at the word God and Allah and all of this stuff, it's all according to the religions that you practice it. God is just a monotheistic word. It's for Christianity. So it's like dealing with religions and the terms, you know. And then when you look at theocratic policies and different things like that, you have to wonder why were they, you know, designed that way. You know, another thing that Blackson said is that America's never killed any children. Okay, I'll go back over the debate. I sure will. This nigga said America's killed no children. Are you fucking serious? When slaves was first brought over here, they was very heavy on their theocratic policies. They believed in the name of God, the nigga wasn't shit. They believed in the name of God, they should kill your ass. This is why they formed shit like the KKK. That's why they was nailing niggas to the cross. Or you thought that was just some shit that they was doing? It's symbolic to the Christian religion. The Quran was written before the Koran. And then that goddamn Quran, it wasn't talking about no Allah because Muslims and shit wasn't even allowed over here then. That's why I said when you talk about theocracies, and they still hide and embed this shit because it's limited on how you can do certain things. There are still certain stipulations in the laws embedded in the Constitution, like Blue said, that actually keeps you from having freedom of speech or keeps you from being able to practice religion in a certain way. And I mean, you'll be surprised. So we don't have the rights to do exactly what we want to do because, again, according to the laws, voodoo wouldn't be illegal if people could just practice whatever so-called religious beliefs or spiritualities that they follow. It's still a lot of religions you don't see over here. In quiet, but definitely not in public. The only thing you see is Muslims and Christian organizations around here, and the branches of, meaning temples or jigs, Baptists, Methodists, anything affiliated with that. What the fuck else do we see sitting around in our neighborhoods when it comes to religion? So let me go over here and pull up the debate because some people want me to go back over the debate, and that's cool. I don't mind. And then, you know, I would actually just go over selective parts because for people who's new, I would love for you to go like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for SVDL. Support the league. Alright. Let me find the shoe.
Bitch debate league, and we got
All right. Let me pull it up on the screen again. Before I get started, I want to say congratulations out of the blue. Shout out to the motherfucking dark side. Vortex Battle Rap. All right, guys, let's get into the video.
I got my man blowing up the video. And we got Blackson in the building. My main man, Blackson. And this is a very marquee matchup that we got going on here, family. So if you are about that debate life, this is where you want to be. This is the debate league. And Moses, I'm sorry. Do I got an echo? Is there? I think I hear echo. Testing. Hold on. Let me see if that's one of the.
Not on my.
Let me see if that's one of the debaters. All right. Testing. All right, yeah. So, taking a look at these standings, it's coming down to the wire. You see that Moses is separating Blue and Blackson as far as in the rankings because he is ranked number 9th, Blue is ranked number 8th, and Blackson is ranked number 10th. All right, so this is a very interesting debate right here. Maybe Blackson could get some points and move up in the standings because once you get up into the 8, 7, 6, that means you got at least home field advantage in the first round. So we are shooting for that. I guess he's shooting.
Oh shit! Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Let me drop the link for my peoples, cause we always give commentary. Let Blue, of course, the victor, and everybody come up on the panel. So I'll go ahead and let this play and let y'all up on this panel. Brother Yang and everybody, come on up if y'all can.
And I think he still was hungry. He wants that Rookie of the Year as well. So, yeah, you got to come swinging hard in this debate league because you're dealing with a veteran. Outtadabluu has been doing his thing since season 1. Always made the postseason. Made it to the conference finals. Runner-up for the MVP. He made it to the MVP finals, I believe. Out of the 4 seasons, 2 out of the 4 seasons he was MVP finalist. So you're talking about a very polished debater, and you know that he is the rapid fire king of the Solar Vision Debate League at this moment. So let's get it in tonight, family. This should be a very interesting topic that we got lined up for the family. Should melanated people form a theocracy? I've been hearing this theocracy thing been thrown around in a couple of circles, so this should be very interesting. I want to see how this thing is laid down as far as argumentation, so it should be very interesting. So look, the playoffs is beginning a month from today. The season is ending. April 15th will be the final day of the regular season here on Solar Vision Debate League. And we got debaters, they trying to make that cut, make the fold, trying to get in line with the playoffs. I don't know. It's looking pretty tight. Just set up a debate with Yanga and brother Moses. And they lined up this will be in April. Very marquee matchup, as what y'all should already know. Can blacks overthrow a colonial power? Can blacks overthrow a colonial power? So that should be very powerful. But that's not until April. April 6th is what they scheduled the debate for. Yanga will be debating also on April 14th. He will be debating Blackson on April 14th. So yeah, these rookies are getting it in. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now. It's going to be a very hard race for the rookie of the year. And by the way, the debate topic with Blackson and Yanga is African socialism or capitalism, which is best for our people. All right, so I think they made an adjustment on that topic. I'm not sure. I think they made an adjustment on that topic. Yeah. They made an adjustment on that topic. So I have them send me the actual topic because they actually discussed another topic that they got lined up. So that's my bad. But they are definitely getting it in on the 14th. So I'm telling y'all, it's coming down to the wire. Who is going to get this Rookie of the Year? And who is going to get this championship? Who's going to get this MVP, though? I mean, Swab Boss is the front runner. But I think he took a little hit after that last, no, not the last debate. The debate before that one, took a little hit. And a little bit, they try to play catch up, but he still is in the front runner. He's still in the front runner. So, we're going to see. We're going to see, I see Blue is getting some extra debates in. Minister Howe is getting some extra debates in. So it may come down to the wire. It may come down to the wire with this MVP race. But for now, let's get into this debate topic. Should melanated people form a theocracy? So without further ado, let's introduce tonight's debaters. What's going on? Blackson.
What's going on? What's going on? I'll give shout out to you, Solar. Shout out to the judges and shout out to my opponent, Blue.
All right. And the DMT is in that goddamn building. What's going on? Blue, Rapid Fire King.
Let's go, man. Power to the dark side. We definitely bringing this theocracy worldwide. The world will be under a theocracy of darkness. There's no question about it. Power to the dark side. I definitely got to give a special praise to the most beautiful goddess of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, Stemya, who the image of Stemya is the beautiful Whoopi Goldberg.
Shout out to the DMT. We're going to be getting it in. Obviously, we got the the regular setup, the standard, which will be a 5-minute opening, 10 minutes apiece for the premise, rebuttal, rapid fire round, and a 5-minute closing. So Blue is first up to bat. So let me go ahead and bring up the screen for the DMT. And whenever you're ready, you can begin your opening. Blue.
Cool. So automatically, right? Tonight's debate. Do we need a theocracy? Right? Should we formulate a theocracy as melanated people going forward? Right? There's no question to this. Let's keep going. Let's get into the definition of theocracy, right? So in order for y'all to even understand tonight's debate, this is coming from the Oxford Dictionary. It is a system of government in which priests rule in the name of God or a god. His ambition is to lead a worldwide theocracy. Power to the dark side. Let's keep going, right? My key points for tonight, right? Cultural cohesion. Yeah, cultural cohesion. This isn't the first time you heard it. Shout out to Domo, and this definitely won't be the last time. Establish and maintain order. This is why we need a theocracy, to establish and preserve culture, right? And also it provides protection from outside forces. We're not playing those games, right? We're not playing those games tonight. What is my argument? I will be using Iran as an example for a strong theocracy. Then I will come back and use Iraq as an example for what happens when you bow down to outside forces. And then lastly, of course, in order for us to protect our identity, our culture, and etc., guess what we are going to have to do? Create a theocracy. What is the best way to hold law and order? Let's keep going. Let's get into the why. Because God is the best authority. Simple and plain. There's no better authority than God. I can tell you to do something, yeah, and it'll hold a little bit of weight. But guess what? You're not finna argue with God. You just can't do it. I don't know what you're trying to do, but your arms is just too short. Let's keep going. Now, the theocracy is practiced in many forms. Now, what Blackson is going to try to do is paint a certain narrative based on certain groups and certain cultures. What I'm going to show you tonight is pretty much everybody has a theocracy. Because what Blackson is going to call out is he's going to be talking tonight about the punishment, right? He's going to be talking about how bad the punishment is. But he's not going to really disagree with necessarily what the people get punished for a lot of the time, right? Because what happens is it depends on where you live and what the laws is. When you're talking about a theocracy, this is what the people formulate and decide to come together and form a. And so that's just simple and plain. And lastly, the only people who would disagree would be traitors and foreigners to the theocracy. Those people should be killed in the first place. You have no business going against the theocracy in the first place. Simple and plain. You either in it or you ain't. One way or another. And that's just the problem in general. Let's keep going. Right? So I want y'all to keep in mind tonight, when we're talking about government is synonymous with priesthood. It's the same thing. Right? All they did was replace the temple with the damn White House and all of that, and the priesthood with the government. It's the same thing. Both of them are creating laws to uphold the land. Both of them are responsible for the penalties, and both of them are turning the collective into one voice. Right? It's just simple. We ain't gonna spend all night doing this. This is easy work, right? So this is whether you're talking about the priesthood or you're talking about the government. Both are going to be in charge of war. And even when you even dealing with this nation, what? This is one nation under God. Quit playing games. There is no better authority than God himself. And so, real quick.
And see, I want to go through this right quick. Blue, I'm going to show you some shit. You could have killed him. Now, I don't believe in theocracies, period. I don't. But I'm going to show you some critical things what you could have used. I got a whole list of that shit, and I'm going to show you when we go through the debate after we finish, because I don't want to be talking through it. It'd be playing too long, so I'm going to let it play out. But I'm going to show you where you beat his ass, but I'm going to show you where you could have really cornered him with three little things to show how a theocracy could have been substantiated and be used in order for us to be able to build. So I don't agree with those, but when you're dealing with debates, you got to be able to know how to come from both sides. So I'm gonna show you something on that, and I'm gonna go on and pull it up while the debate going on. So I just want to tell you that. You was definitely on point, Blue. You was on point with where you were going.
Okay, here we go. So, and just to establish a real quick set, even when we talk about somebody, even when we talk about even here, even the president here, Trump, right, says that his lawyer said that he couldn't be prosecuted, right? And it was they asked 16 legal experts if that was true. This was done by Sean Illings on October 24th, 2019. Right? I just want to get into this. Even President Trump's lawyer argued in a federal court on Wednesday that he could not be prosecuted for a crime, even if he shot somebody in broad daylight on Fifth Avenue. Guess why that is the case? Because guess what?
Dad, look at
Got you, babe.
Look at the UDR. Dad, look at the UDR.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and give my time.
Dad, look at that UDR.
All right.
Dad, look at that.
Shout out to Blue. We're gonna pass the rock now over to Blackson. So we're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, Blackson, you can begin your opening, brother. Blackson, are you there? Mute your mic, Blackson. Can you hear me, Blue?
Is this the first round?
Fuck is that shit?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think it's the first round. TKO.
Blackson, are you there?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Okay, all right. How's my screen?
We do not see your screen yet.
Don't see my screen. God damn it. Let me, because I got to share it. That's why. All right, hold on. Share screen.
So dazed and confused from the two-piece.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Screen is sharing. Okay, so let me
shrink this first. Oh shit. Nope. Excuse me. Okay, how's it look? How's the screen look?
Yes, it's looking good.
Okay. On the count of 3, 2. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you might want to exit out with the little box up there.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Damn. And then down there at the bottom too. Hide that.
All right then. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Is theocracy good for melanated people? Blackson versus Blue. My stance, no. The book sources I'm going to be using: Children of Paradise by Laura Sector and Iran Unveiled by Ala Al-Fouini. Is in a theocracy, all laws or regulations originate from the rules set forth by the religion and its gods. The government believes it operates under divine rule. The deity is recognized as the head of state. The religious holy book is a message from the deity and used to create the rule of the society. Religious figures claim political authority.
Now, hold on. I want to say something right now. But when he talked about Tanzania, that's the same thing going on with the Tanzania government. He's the head of state and the head of, hold on a second, because I got to pull it up. I wanted to make sure I put that out there. I got to make sure. Yeah. He kept talking about Tanzania government. Sorry, y'all. They overthrew a theocracy, but they went into republic democracy, which is crazy because it's split. That means they got more than one person that's running their government, but they have, let me tell y'all, the United States Republic of Tanzania is a multi-party republic consisting of the mainland region and the Samantinians, I can never pronounce that word, of Zambia, whose main islands are Unguja, which is Zanzibar Island, and Pemba. The union is headed by a president who is also head of the government. So what the fuck we gonna do? And what they mean by that, he had a state when it comes to the government, and he's also the fucking president. So when the head of state get out of pocket in Tanzania, and I want to complain, I'm still talking to the same motherfucker. How the fuck would that be better than, at least when you're dealing with the theocracy, that's more on the religious level, but there's other branches inside of the government that you can actually try to deal with certain things. So I'm not saying, I'm just giving both sides, because again, y'all know Nandi don't fuck with theocracies. I'm not religious, but when you looking at both sides of it, how can you use Tanzania as a reference when it went from bad to fucking worse? Because now they got multiple motherfuckers that's telling them what to do, and one motherfucker that's in position of both, in both positions, where if they needed to make a difference in their government, they can't. And their system is totally different from ours. They don't vote every 4 years on presidency like we do. So let me just go ahead and let this play.
God. They interpret the verses of the Holy Book for political purposes, claiming to obey and enforce the will of the deity. In some cases, the government officials are believed to be direct descendants of God. My point premise, the first reason why theocracies are bad is because they are a political system that doesn't allow the inhabitants the freedom to make their own choices in life. The Islamic Republic, for example, prevents its citizens from choosing their own religion unless they wish to be hung. According to Islamic law, people have human rights, but theocracies don't care about human rights. Religious teachings can often be subjectively misinterpreted under a theocracy. With the many denominations that exist within Christianity, for example, how does one comfortably know which rules to adhere to and live by? Theocracies also can change laws according to their specific beliefs. How does one hold their theocratic government accountable for leading?
Hold on, can I get somebody to put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember Blackson saying that there was no theocracies in Nigeria? Do y'all remember that? I know I remember him saying that there was no theocracies. Nigeria never had a theocracy, which I think was crazy. For him to say that when we all know what Fela Kuti was fighting against. But do y'all remember that? Well, let me drop something in the chat for my peoples. Nigeria was definitely under theocracy, and parts of it still is. Because the one thing that is a theocracy is stood on is their religious beliefs. And we all know that Nigeria has religious beliefs. Where my people at who know what the Nigerian religious beliefs are? One second, y'all. I'm trying to figure out. See, sometimes they won't let you link certain stuff in. Yes. So let me go out. I know what to do. Download it. Because I don't want to miss nothing. I'll be forgetting to put the information in the chats and stuff. And I'm not going to do that. For some reason, it won't let me put it in there. But I'm going to put the title and get somebody else to try to pull it up. And you can actually just type in theocracy in Nigeria. That is, like an easier way, because it won't let me do it. They do this shit. Certain things they won't let you pull up. Theocracy in Nigeria. Or you can type in when did theocracy start in Nigeria. And you'll find all the information I'm trying to give you on that. If it lets me drop it in here throughout the video, I'll put it in there. But I just wanted to touch on that. He's lying. That's some fuck shit. He lying. It was theocracies all through those type of countries and places. That's why I don't understand what he's talking about. But because if you look at the 7 countries I just showed, and you already know when we're dealing with Nigeria, what that consists of and what type of people they're connected to when it comes to those 7 countries. So how can he say Nigeria wasn't under theocratic policies and shit when that's one of the things that Fela Kuti was fighting hard to try to get rid of? How the fuck does he talk about Fela Kuti and don't know why he was fighting against the government in the first place? Shaking my motherfucking head. But let me continue.
Disobeying their own laws. Theocratic leaders are supposed to represent and act according to the will of their gods. How does one know if the will of God is aligned with the will of the theocratic leaders? These governments can be at fault and make it very dangerous for those that choose to oppose, especially women and children. This is why theocracies are not good for a single person. I believe my opponent's premise, he believes if melanated people want to build a nation, a theocracy is necessary. As the affirmative, he will argue that in order to hold back Black people together, you have to craft an ideology that the people will believe in. His key points will be cultural cohesion. It's important not to only to establish order, but also preserve cultural respect and value systems. He will use countries like Iran, okay? This to show how strong theocracy can allow a country to flourish and protect themselves against foreign and domestic. No man can keep better order than God. Therefore, God should be in charge. The government is God, and God is the government, and the way it has always been. Punishment in a theocratic state is characterized by inhumane practices, especially for those who don't believe in the God of the state. This cruel punishment has resulted in many citizens living in fear. So we're going to discuss people. He's going to talk about cultural cohesion. We're going to talk about cultural disillusion. And as far as, he said, I would wholeheartedly agree with some of the penalties and the crimes. Oh no, Blue. I'm going to wholeheartedly disagree with the punishment and some of the crimes. So we're going to get into the crimes tonight. And with that being said, that I yield my time.
All right. Shout out to Blackson. We're going to be right back with the premise round. Family, right after this brief intermission.
And see, this is the thing. I can go back in time, right? That's why I said Blackson don't know his history. I'm going to break this shit down right quick. He's talking about theocratic laws and stuff like that. Of course, we know that when you're dealing with governmental systems and stuff, the laws, regardless of what is titled, they're amended and they're changed. It was a time, in Israel and Islam and shit like that before the corruption of certain people. To my understanding, and we got a lot of Islam followers, that it was forbidden to mistreat certain people according to their religion. You couldn't kill or stone somebody who was a Muslim or was converted. Now, of course, it didn't apply to our Black people. No, it did not. But when you look at the videos and the pictures that he showed the very people that they were protecting. So what was the purpose of those pictures? That's why you got to be selective about the pictures you pick. They not doing that shit over there to their peoples. They show certain things to manipulate the mind and mind fuck us. But when you got America and different people that is trafficking sex slaves and children and black people coming up missing by the thousands, but you don't see no damn Arabs coming up missing like that, whether the fuck they over there or over here, I think you should have referenced your information a little better. You can't put who they protect up on the screen and then try to argue about a goddamn theocracy. Because under Islamic culture, religion, and the Muslim religion, and all of those things that follow up under that stuff, they protect those that are either following it hereditary and or converted. I want somebody to correct me if I'm wrong before I continue to go on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you talking about. They fuck everything else up in the name of Allah, but you ain't gonna fuck now one of them up in the name of Allah. I bet you that. And then y'all misinterpret the Sharia laws. Do I agree with them? Hell no, I don't. But it's only during punishment. When the laws are broken. Just like we got laws here in America. If they got a law in America for goddamn jaywalking, and you ain't arguing about that, how the fuck you worry about a goddamn theocracy, whack son? Why the fuck I can't know different? I mean, it's outside its nature. Now, do I advocate people spitting all over the place and just damaging property or doing something of ignorance? No. But if I can't even spit on the goddamn ground in America without it being a $350 fine, look it up. Because they consider when you do that, it's called littering. When you spit on the motherfucking ground. When you living in a place like this, like you're talking about military law and shit like that, we got military law. Get crunk the fuck up and watch the National Guard pull up at your goddamn door. Get out of pocket. We already got the popos, the police, they deep. Call them motherfuckers, they come to you shit like SWAT, so as they hear nigga. Shit, some of we've had experiences where the motherfucker pulled up with SWAT. I'm trying to figure out why he can't see that in America it's camouflage theocracy versus motherfuckers who run their own shit to just be able to openly push the theocracy. This is why I say he need to lead people like me and Yang alone talking all that shit. And this nigga don't understand politics is politics. That's why you got to get between the lines and find the tricks and dig that shit out and be able to understand where you're going with this shit. But this nigga still think we free in motherfucking America. When there was actually certain states that didn't even vote for the Constitution. So technically, if you want to talk about constitutional rights, it really all depends on what the fuck you living at. Why do you think the 1903 all the way up to 1907 Civil War, why you think Georgia howled and all of this shit with Sherman and McPherson happened coming through the motherfucking South? Because this motherfucker, which is a fake ass state anyway, some made up shit, was doing so much goddamn slave trading that had so many coons, they didn't want to be a colony. They didn't want to have the Confederates the fucking Yankees to come through this bitch and destroy their Confederate flag. They had to create them a whole nother flag. This motherfucker in the South was not a part of the United Snakes, which is states, right, of America. And unless you understand these laws like Nundy do, and get your bitch ass in there and read all of them thousands of motherfucking amendments they've been putting in this shit since the beginning, you would think a nigga free in goddamn Americas. And is it with a U.S. or a motherfucking A? Are you in the corporation or are you so-called in the country? Because we don't have one. And how the fuck you in any type of goddamn nation when this motherfucker united with other motherfuckers telling us what to do? And another thing, the United States ain't controlled their resources since they discovered motherfucking Kimmy. Everything you flip over in this bitch made in China. made in Korea, made in Afghanistan, made in motherfucking Africa. We ain't got a goddamn thing in this motherfucker. It ain't even no asses almost in Atlanta or in Georgia or in the United States made in this motherfucker. We got foreign ass out this motherfucker. Don't y'all see Swamp Falls? Let me continue. The fuck?
Is the Solar Vision Debate League.
You're not paying money. You're not paying money. Paying money. You're not paying money. You're not paying money. Paying money. You're not paying money. You're not paying money. Paying money. You're not paying money. You're not paying money. Paying money. You ain't nowhere in my category. Mandatory for me to tell you that you were very boring in the moral of the story. I wish I could just ignore you, but I gotta bring you back to put you in the crematorium. And I'm the only audio inside the auditorium. And when I'm finished with you, you will not have no memorial. You want to Luigi, but you ain't ready for Mario. And no scenario, running circles around your cardio. And that's about it, though. It's not a secret. Everybody know that you ain't coming close. I leave you comatose, and you become a dose. I overdose. I got to overload. That's when the windows of heaven open for me with the overflow. And I can see the power moving within every lab chromosome. Battle right around the corner. You already know it's on. Understand me? You're not picking many. You're not picking many.
This is the Solar Vision Debate League, and we are now heading into the premise round. We're going to swing this rock back over to Blue. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Whenever you're ready, Blue, you got 10 minutes for your premise round.
All right, cool. All right. So, real quick, we'll go ahead and get past this one. All right, so I want to give y'all a quick little layout, right? This is a layout of Washington, D.C., right? Look at what you're looking at. Pentagram and a damn star in the middle of it. What are they doing? Let's just keep going. Let's go into the Oval Office. What does this look like? You got the inner court and you got the spot where who sits at? The high priest or the president. Let's keep going. Same thing when you're dealing with a temple, right? You got the holiest of holies, and the only person going there is the president or the high priest. Let's keep cooking though. All right. Come on with it. All right, here we go. So now, when we talk about even here in the United States, right? This is 18 U.S. Code 700, the desecration of the U.S. flag of the United States, right? Guess what? If you desecrate the flag, whoever knowingly mutilates or defaces, physically defiles, burns, maintains on the floor or the ground, or tramples upon the flag of the United States shall be fined under the title of imprisonment or not more than 1 year or both. God damn, you going to jail for a flag? That's crazy. But look at this. It's not just the flag, though. It gets a little bit bigger than that. Watch this. As used in this section, the term flag of the United States means any flag of the United States or any part thereof made of any substance of any size in any form that is displayed. So if I draw a damn American flag on a piece of paper and desecrate it, you may get a year plus a fine. Are you serious right now? But nobody's gonna call that ridiculous. Now, if we look in other countries, if you burn the Quran, you might get your head chopped off. Here, if you burn a flag, you'll do a year. Same crime, just the penalty might be a little bit harsher. But let's just keep cooking, right? Let's talk about the power of cultural cohesiveness, right? Let's just keep going. When we talk about cultural cohesion, it can be broken down into two words, right? Culture, the shared attitudes and values that characterize a company, a community, a people, a society. Or when we're talking about cohesiveness, it's the forming of a united whole, right? So what are we trying to do? Build something together as melanated people, a collective, but not only just build it, hold on to it and keep it and protect it. And guess what? Anybody going against that should whatever the punishment we see fit, that's exactly what they should get. Simple and plain. Let's keep cooking. Now, let's talk about Iranian culture and traditions. It's coming from Global Partners International, right? Let's keep going. Iranian cultures is one of the oldest in the region, and it has influenced cultures like Italy, Macedonia, Greece, Russia, the Arabian Peninsula, and parts of Asia. Islam is practiced by the majority of Iranians and governs their personal, political, economic, and legal lives, right? So, in Iran, but guess what? Family matters. He's trying to argue that, nah, the people, I'm telling you now, the only people who are getting hurt are the people who are going against their own culture, their own people, and their own system. Simple. We're not playing with this. In Iran, family matters. Family matters are very important as they take their responsibilities to their family very seriously. Women are protected and taken care of, and it is inappropriate to ask questions about an Iranian's wife or other female relatives. Their loyalty to their family come before everything. Simple and plain. Anybody operating outside of that should be killed. Your head should be rolled. Keep going. Is Iraq a democracy? This is by Primos Manfreda. This was updated in January 28th, 2020. Right? Democracy in Iraq, the hallmarks of a political system born in foreign occupation and civil war. Born in foreign occupation and civil war. What happens? You end up with U.S. soldiers setting up a U.S. flag inside of your country. I bet they ain't setting up no U.S. flag in Iran, Blackson. Are they? It marked with deep division over the power of the executive disputes between ethnic and religious groups and between centralists and advocates of federalism. This caused a split. Not only did this end up causing a split in the country, they ended up pulling the leader of these people out of a damn hole. How do you think that's going to affect the psyche of those people? They watched their leader get pulled out of a hole, hung up, defaced, took down their statue, made fun of these people culture, and then set an American flag inside of their land. Why? Because they were sitting there trying to play games and be all inclusive. You can't play games with people. You got to be like Iran. Let's keep going. The Republic of Iraq is a parliamentary democracy introduced gradually after the U.S.-led invasion in 2003 toppled the regime of Saddam Hussein. Who remember watching the soldiers walk out with all of their resources? They couldn't even protect their resources. They couldn't protect their family. They couldn't protect their culture. And what happened? Why? Because they started allowing a different thought in the environment. Next thing you know, you get an uprising. All of a sudden, U.S. soldiers is in your shit setting up a new flag. Let's keep going. Now, when we talk about black and we talking about black culture, this is the issue. Now, what Blackson, or we talking about melanated people, we're going to argue that we're not a monolith. Yeah, that's the problem. You know the reason why we ain't a monolith? Because we don't have a theocracy. With black people and melanated people, you allowed to spill whatever you want out of your mouth. You allowed to be whoever you want to be. You allowed to pick up whatever culture you decide on, and
And see, I want to stop right now. Blackson don't really know what he's talking about, because in Africa, in a lot of villages, there are theocracies. A lot of them villages don't study nothing but voodoo. You got some villages that don't study nobody but Iglegba. That's their god. They don't talk to nobody else. I'm just saying, you got some that study Oshun. I mean, it's 401 Orishas. Now, let's make a distinction with the Orishas. They're not gods. The Orishas still have their spirituality to the higher power. They just understand that there's different things on earth that they are supposed to control. Now, this is according to African spirituality. So I don't understand what the fuck he talking about. Because some kind of way, form, or fashion, when you look around the world, damn near everything that we think or feel we done came from is ran by a fucking theocracy. Or has been. And a lot of them still is. It's just secret. They hide it. Because you best to believe when you go in certain areas, that's just like when you in America, you already know most of the people in America are Christians. That's about what you're going to see. Or now you see Muslims. Okay, you already know when you go to Israel, you ain't going to see shit but Muslims. You already know that's their religion. You might find you a few Christians and shit down there, motherfuckers that's been converted. But then you got Arab Christians. So it's like everywhere you go, some type of religion is embedded in the government and what they follow. But let's continue, because I don't want to just stop the thing, and there's a lot going
to just digest it. No, not in a theocracy. I'm telling you now, in a theocracy, you wouldn't have all of this confusion. Inside of a theocracy, our culture would be protected. You wouldn't have nobody taking advantage of our rap. You wouldn't have anybody taking advantage of our image. You wouldn't have any of these things. The reason why that is allowed is because we don't have a theocracy. And the reason why we don't have a monolith is because we don't have a theocracy. So the first thing that we should be working for is first establishing the culture. I don't care whether it's baseball, Muslim, Israelites, or whatever it is. Once it is established, it must be enforced. And the penalty for going against this theocracy must be death. There's no playing against it. Because what ends up happening, right? You end up with this guy. You end up with the time of the 70s, back when niggas thought they was doggone kung fu masters, walking down the street wearing Japanese clothes and stuff, cutting their hair like Bruce Lee. This is what happens when we don't have when melanated people don't create a theocracy. You end up with people talking about aborting black babies, and it's okay. We're supposed to take it, and you get dudes putting up doggone blow-up dolls telling you that they are replacing black women. In a theocracy, these things would be dealt with. There would be no discussion. There would be no argument. There is no playing game. Now, really quick, I want to go back over something, right? So I want to get back to my key points, right? Because this is very simple. This ain't a tough night at all. Let's go back to the definition of theocracy, right? Because I heard some things that sounded kind of fluffed up about the definition. Let's get it right. It's a system of government in which priests rule in the name of God or a God. Simple and plain. There's no getting around it. Every system is going to do that. Now, when we talk about here in the United States, what is the God? The Constitution and the flag. That's what they devote their loyalty to. That's what they dedicate all of their resources to, all of their power. So let's just remember what my key points was. We were trying to build cultural cohesion. We were here to establish and maintain order. We were here to establish and preserve culture. We were here to protect our culture and ourselves from outside forces. I've already been through this. This was very simple. Once again, what was my argument? Why? I used Iran. I showed how Iran was what? Not only strong, they were protected, and their culture has been maintained through centuries. Simple, plain. What else did I show? I showed Iraq. They had a culture. They had their own way of doing things. They had their own resources. And now they even had their own flag. And now it's an American flag. Why? Because they weren't a strong nation. You must have the theocracy. You must establish order. It's just simple and plain. So this is how we are going to protect our identity. Right? And last but not least, I gave you guys the why. Because God is the best authority. You can argue with me. You can argue with Solar, but you can't argue with God. Sorry.
All right. Shout out to Blue. We're going to swing this rock now over to Blackson. It is on you, Blackson. Whenever you're ready, you got 10 minutes.
All right. So let me get a share screen. Okay. So hold on one second. Can you see my little box, Solar? Solar.
No, we don't see your screen shared yet.
Oh, you don't see my screen shared yet. Wait a minute. Hold on. Damn. Okay, can you see my little box? Okay, can you see my little box?
Yeah, we can see we can see the little box, yeah.
God damn it. Okay, that's good. All right, no problem. No problem. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so my opponent, okay, let's 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the White House is not a theocracy. Let's get to it, people. In a theocracy, both the laws and regulations of the cultural norms of the country are based on religious texts. Issues like marriage, reproduction rights, and criminal punishment are also defined based on religious texts. Under a theocracy, residents of the country typically do not have religious freedom and are not able to vote on governmental decisions. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is an internal document adopted by the United Nations General Assembly that enshrines the right and freedoms of human beings. Well, let's see what type of rights this theocracy that he talks about violates. He's talking about Iran, right? Okay, let's get to it. Iran is still ruling as a theocracy. Iran is one of the several Islamic states other include Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Botswana, Sudan, and Yemen. The Constitution of Iran has both theocratic and democratic components. Every aspect of the government must adhere to Sharia law, the basis for all rules and regulations.
Let's see, I just want to break this part down right quick. I want to see before I give my answer. Put a 1 in the chat if my people know, out of all of the presidents that we've had in the United States, what their religion was. It was a mandatory requirement. What was their religion? And let me see. Because I know my people. I know my people's is smart. In 1 second, y'all, I'm moving a few things out of my way. I just want to see. Can anybody tell me what religion all the United States of America presidents was? And then I'm going to start the video back. Okay, I see some ones. Fucking Christians. This nigga say the White House, it's not a theocracy. The White House was built on a theocracy. If you think democracy wasn't even in existence when the White House was built, so you know when you were trying to argue democracy, that wasn't in effect. And we know everybody was Republicans, including niggas. You know, that's why they created the phony ass Dixiecrats and turned them into Democrats. So I'm trying to figure out, how did you think that America wasn't built on a theocracy? And what people like Blackson is blindfolded on is because this is why they had it ran the way that it was. Let's remember, we was brought here as slaves. And the white people that was in this area, as they call them, because we know they wasn't white, but it's the white people. Whatever religion they practice, that's what you was getting your ass hung for. God said niggas wasn't shit. God said niggas wasn't supposed to live in the name of God. We monkeys in the name of God. This in the name of God. This is why you seeing burning crosses in your shit. They were burning crosses in the name of Christianity. Now, these motherfuckers believe that they white power got something to do with Christianity. And they don't like Muslims. They don't like Jews, as they say, because they call themselves up under Christ. So, which I don't understand how they argue that point. But some of them don't like Jews. Some of them don't like Arabs. Some of them don't like none of what they consider to be pure white. And look at these groups. From the Patriots to the goddamn, the fucking KKK to the Proud Boys. Look at them motherfuckers. They so goddamn. We didn't call them motherfuckers the pink worm community. Them motherfuckers ain't even pale no more. They just done turn pink. So Black, I really don't know what he's talking about. That flag, the dollar bill in the courtroom. You might not be putting your hand on no Bible no more, but you swear. What you swearing on it now? What is so? What they tell you? Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. I'm just trying to see if people see where I'm going with this shit. And in the Constitution, people talking about religious and state separated. No, it's not. Get what? We still being ran on theocracy. Because what the biggest part that Blackson misses, and we're going to cut the video back on, is that when religion and state is separated, there's no theocracy. When state is 501c3 in all of the churches, we still being ran under a theocracy. Because those churches and those individuals, they can't even get involved in the struggle and the fight for Black people no more. Because of the theocratic policies that's embedded in 501c3. Because if you're going to be religious and the government going to pay you and allow you to be religious in this motherfucker, then you got to shut the fuck up. So is that freedom of speech, or is that goddamn embedded contract for a nigga to get a few dollars and then he got to be quiet? That's why they can only preach certain scriptures in church. If you go to certain churches, unless you really got some people out that's just really trying to get this information out, go online and look at some of these pastors and shit. They saying the same exact shit. If you a Christian, you talking about Mark, Matthew, and John. If you a goddamn Torah follower, you talking about Moses and Noah and goddamn Abraham and Isaac. Pay attention. They talk about the same motherfuckers. All right, let's continue, y'all.
In this country. So here we got the Supreme Leader, we got Expedencia Council, we got the Guardian Council, and these are their, here's the head guy. Iran's head of state is an Islamic scholar known as the Supreme Leader, who holds power more than the president. He appoints the Chief Justice and Supreme Court, military, TV and radio stations, attorney generals, and the leaders of religious institutes. This ensures that the government is filled with people who abide by Sharia law. Now,
see, this is crazy that he would say that he holds more power than the president. Yo, goddamn, in the United States of America, legislation and Congress hold more goddamn power than your president. Fuck it. The Federal Reserve Chairman hold more power than your president. That motherfucker got our money. And God, that motherfucker trust. Federal Reserve printing that shit. They got us caught up in all the religions just by touching the dollar. We caught up in a fucking, talking about a blindfolding ritual. They got the Owl Horus on that motherfucker. The incompleted pyramid. They got In God We Trust on this bitch. They got the motherfucking owl on this goddamn dollar. I'm gonna have to go into it and break this shit down. Country nigga, that dollar bill confined your ass to all the religions. That dollar showing you they all united under one, controlling they motherfucking slaves. When you see the United Nations, each one of these motherfuckers sitting up there talking about who they gonna trade next year. I'm trying to figure out if it's not if the United States is not ran on a theocracy, why the fuck the Muslims and the people that's coming from Muslim countries and all of this shit catching so much hell trying to not only get in this motherfucker, but stay in this motherfucker? They need a green card and shit. They ain't about to foreign shit. They never wanted Muslims over here. This is why they had to stage themselves as Arab Christians. We follow our Arabic culture because we love mommy and daddy. But we gonna flex like we some white Christians till we get the fuck over here and invade y'all shit with another religious war and bring the Islamic faith. This is why you always seeing these motherfuckers like ISIS allegedly killing motherfuckers in the name of Allah. If this wasn't no goddamn theocratic motherfucking country, what the fuck they gotta come over here bombing our shit for? And if these motherfuckers over here had in the sense, that's why the fuck they took them over there fucking with Bin Laden them and shit. Bin Laden them, truth be told, wasn't doing nothing no different than us trying to protect our shit. You motherfuckers are hear the word insurgent and think that's something that ain't motherfucking related to us. Well, didn't Cat Williams tell y'all motherfucking ass, them our peoples over there, nigga? And what I mean, we got our people rebelling, trying to get out of slavery. We got our people fight. I ain't talking about them goddamn Arabs. I'm talking about my niggas who been trapped in that motherfucker. That's who causing the problems. And when you talking about they ain't killing children and the United States government dropping motherfucking bombs on babies all across the goddamn globe. The same thing Huey said, what the fuck we need to be in Vietnam for? Fighting the goddamn red man and the yellow man, the other man for the goddamn white man. The fuck? Let me take this shit back on. These niggas crazy. I ain't going to fuck with none of them folk. I don't know. Fuck tight. These motherfuckers still now they all fucking up. The fuck? Maybe niggas need to get up and start doing something hypothetically. Cause you know we gotta curve this shit. We on YouTube. And we got the police like Swab House them that'll have your page flagged. But y'all know where the fuck I'm going with this shit. Shit, Huey them got all the goddamn gangsters and the unbelievers together. Why we can't believe and have faith in revolution? That's our motherfucking God. Supernatural shit need to pop the fuck off and let my niggas the fuck go. Moses didn't get them free. My niggas still got invisible chains around their motherfucking necks and their balls. Because they do everything they can to keep a black man down and keep us from reproducing. And give these bad witch and horse position and these bitches come out in the community and push kill black babies. This motherfucker still think we need to live in a goddamn theocracy? When abortion, let me shut up. Going too far. I got a debate. Let me be quiet.
The Council of Guardians, made up of 12 members appointed by the Supreme Leader, approved candidates decides whether laws are written in Parliament follow Islamic law, and they can approve or deny them. This is the Expediency Council, has ultimate power to over legislation disputes between Parliament and the Guardian Council. Freedom of speech, Article 19. Censorship is prevalent in many.
Whoa, hold up. Think on this too made a valid point. I must put that on the screen. Every time your ass get up and say Assalamu alaikum or Alhamdulillah, Shalom, all that shit, your ass already on the theocracy. They ain't gotta come goddamn find you for no motherfucking theocracy. They ain't gotta put no gun to your head. You niggas volunteer for a motherfucking theocracy. See? Y'all volunteer for the shit. Every time you motherfucker get up and put your dress on. Flame this motherfucker up. What my people say? Got my niggas wearing dresses and shit. Motherfucker walk around here looking like monks and shit. Flame this shit up. Every time you put that shit on, you performing their rituals nationwide. They ain't got to put the gun to niggas' heads. You got their own people over there, as this nigga say, right? Trying to fight to get out of it, but you got niggas over here dead off in the bed with it. Y'all remember Leo Pope Chop Muhammad? That bitch was so goddamn Elijah. That bitch was so Islam. They ain't got to push no theocracy on these slow gas ass niggas in the mirror. They parents done converted them and they goddamn brain. Flame this motherfucker up. That's how you know the niggas who was already here like myself. Free from the fuck shit. We motherfucking fight and keep that shit up out of here. Here come these goddamn coons singing We Shall Overcome and shit. It started with Negro hymns. You ain't finna see too many niggas go up in no Catholic church sitting down. Unless he got something going on with you know who, we ain't gonna call it out. They'll flag my page. That's the only time they gonna let some little niggers up in there. If they down with the scratch. When I see niggas call Catholic, I get paranoid. You going all the way back to the Vatican on a nigga? The fuck? I done had some niggas try to pull me into being a Catholic, worshiping Mary and beads and shit. Who this hoe? I'm finna worship a hoe? Shit. I know some rich hoes there in my community. I ain't never seen a motherfucker have a baby without a seed. Ho! I'm finna get on my knees and worship Mary. Make that shit. Hold on, y'all. Fight that motherfucker. That bitch was pussy popping. They lied. John, they forced that man to deal with a seed wasn't his. No man there. Y'all, what my sister said, how many watermelon seeds y'all swallow? I started getting scared to eat watermelon around the time I was 13. Cause I knew my mom gonna beat my ass if I came home pregnant. And that old good ass book and them stories they tell every Christmas when they had me up there singing Oh Holy Night in the opera. I thought I was gonna swallow a seed. I don't want nothing with no seeds in it. Didn't know I was eating GMO processed food. Find this motherfucker up. Fuck you, man, nigga. They ran me from one goddamn devil to another one with the motherfucking lies. I fucked around, I ate an orange one day and swallowed a seed. I cried for 2 days. Scared to tell my mama. Fuck you, man, I'm pregnant. Oh. Fuck. Cause that, if I swallow the seed, cause that's the only story they tell about a woman in the book. Motherfucker was falling out. God damn, mom. Finally, I had to tell her. The hell wrong with you? My mama laughed so goddamn. I ain't never seen my mama. I said, Mom, I got something to tell you. I went there trying to explain this shit. Then when I found out about them stories, I know my teacher, they were teaching us, because you know, in school, you used to get up pledge allegiance and they praying shit before class. So they were teaching us about God in school. I came home crying, told my mama I swallowed the seed she got. I thought I was finna kill my mama the way she was laughing so much. I was scared to tell you I'm pregnant. What? I swallowed some herb seeds. Man, look, let me tell you something. Fight this motherfucker up. Cause that shit all had us in fairy tale land, as Brother Yang called it. 2 whole days. This is on my life. I thought I was pregnant from swallowing orange seeds accidentally. See, that's why I tell you, if you ain't been through it, shut the fuck up. You can't tell nobody who I am. Oh, yes, you could tell me nothing. My mama, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm a diehard Christian. You know, I have standards. I'm going to church. And I'm going to sit still and wait on a man to walk into my life in the name of the Lord. Ask Brother Yang, I used to be old bougie. Thought I was just Christian bound. Don't even call me on Saturdays. You disrespecting Jesus and God. I'm supposed to worship on Saturday? Then Jesus came and told me, get your ass up. I'm confused. In the Torah, God says, sit the fuck down, horses and all, on Saturday. Oh, yes, all up in there with the Jewish talk. I thought, ask Yango. This is so funny, because see, people be talking that shit to me, that's why I just laugh. But it's time to tell the stories. Y'all talking about nothing was I thought I was a Hebrew Israelite. Where you at, Yango? I told him, shut the fuck up, nigga. No goddamn Muslim, I'm a Hebrew. Fuck you mean? We come from Egypt. Till a motherfucker start reading. Stop listening to everybody else and ask my family, what am I? I come from Africa. I'm a Hebrew, I'm a trap. I thought I was a Berber for a long time. You motherfucker, until you go go through it. You can't tell nobody. Y'all better laugh at this shit. Why not to tell it? I'm talking about me tonight. I don't walk down them goddamn roads trying to find myself in some shit that ain't there. I had to let it go. All I know is I get up in the morning. When I breathe, that's it. That's the only thing I know recycling is breath. Cause life don't. The only thing promised to me is death. I'm going out with a bang then. That's all we know that's true in life. That's it. What else we can all of the shit you see. You know your child was born this day. But let's be realistic. What is today? Do we know in this motherfucker? Okay, you know you gave them a name. But where does motherfucker come from? Then you get to digging and figuring out your name is embedded in Irish, Jewish, and cause I ain't seen no motherfuckers in no villages, whether you was Indian or African, Native, Aboriginal, whatever fuck guys there. Ain't seen none of my folk with no name Davis, Sanford, Richardson. What village is that shit in? Till like these motherfuckers trying to tell me about Gullers and Geeches. Do your motherfucking research. That's why they say Geeches is rice eaters. We was really trying to say they the rice. Flame this motherfucker up for my people who know something about history. Oh my god, they're pale ass skinny dick motherfuckers. They was the rice. The Geeches. Trying to watch Tuesday they Spanish ass on turf. Let me go back to the debate, y'all. I'm sorry. But y'all know I be having to go in. I know debate long. If y'all want me to pause it and wait till tomorrow, we can come back. Or if y'all want me to keep going, press the 1. I know it's the weekend. Put a 1, y'all want me to keep coming to 2, because I know we've had a long night after all them faces. Okay, cool. Let me let it go on and play. I see a 1. I don't care. Even if I got one person, I'm going to teach. Especially about a suck ass nigga like this.
Countries, freedom of speech is not tolerated. Come on now. Freedom of speech is not tolerated. Come on, Blue. How many black people you gonna think going for that? No, let's keep it moving. Since the Taliban returned to power in August, it has effectively banned unsanctioned protests and frequently intervened to block demonstration against its rule. Let's talk about freedom of assembly, Article 13. So here we got Ethiopian Christian women. So he talked about cultural cohesion. These are different dates of raids that have been brought upon about people who would practice their own religion in their own household. This is what Blue wants here. This is what Blue wants. Let's go to the next slide. And here's a quote. Security officials broke into the house and captured and beat and threatened them for death. They divided the men and women, and they were torturing them in prison. You think I would agree to that, Blue? Blue, look at this. These are melanated people. Let's keep it moving. Education is freedom, Article 26. So you mean education is a crime too? Wait a minute. Let's look at this, people. Education is freedom. Since the Taliban 1990s, the Taliban regime enforced their prohibition on all kinds of education for women and girls. Let's talk about freedom of religion. So this is these women right here. They're part of what they call the Baha'i religion. Okay, the Baha'i religion believes in the education and freedom of women. Okay, and these women that you see here were hung, but Blue said that I would agree to it. Now, this is in their laws. You know, in Islamic law, if you don't practice Islam, you can be hung. Let's keep it moving. These are, again, we talked about Baha'i women. There are constant reports of women being hung for the Baha'i faith. The Baha'i faith is a growing religion, like I said, because women are embracing. They're trying to practice cultural cohesion. But this is the penalty for cultural cohesion right here. Here's your cultural cohesion, Blue. They're being hung. Look at their faces, Blue. They were hung. You talk about, I would agree to the crimes. The crimes is having a different faith. Let's keep it moving.
That's a lie. And I'm going to put it in the chat. They also believed in one religion. Did he look at the basic principles of their religion? One of their basic principles, the oneness of religion. The oneness. They don't believe in you, practicing all religions. All these divisions we see on all sides, all the disputes and oppositions are caused because men cling to ritual and outward observances and forget the simple underlying truth. It is the outward practices of religion that are so different. It is, I'm sorry, I'm letting it down low. And it is they that cause disputes and enmity, while the reality is always the same, and one reality is the truth. God's guidance. Stay still. Let me just put this in the chat while I just play for my people. So he lied. They believe in one God too, just the God that they follow. And I'm going to let y'all see what it is.
Let's keep it moving. Now, these two on the left here are mother and daughter. And to the right is Mona. Mona asked to be the last person executed because she wanted to pray for the strength of the rest of the women. And she's the youngest one. Oh, and by the way, Mona was American born. She was American born. Look at that. But again, we talked about, he talks about, how a theocracy is good for our people. We should form a theocracy. But look what's happening to the women. Look what's happening to the women. Look at them. Look at their faces, Blue. Let's keep it moving. Oh, women in Sharia law. In the Islamic law, the age of consent is defined by reaching puberty, which differs for boys and girls. For both, a minimum of 15 years is recognized. In Islamic law, yet the age of 10 is considered a possible age for girls. In the penalty of 1991, the hudud, which is the death penalty of adultery, which they call zina, or other crimes, can be applied to girls at age 12 to 13 if puberty is established. Are you kidding me? Do y'all hear this? Blue, do you see this? Women, do you see this? Fathers, do you see this? Let's keep it moving. I would agree to this. Blue, if you have lost your, let's keep it moving. This is an 13-year-old girl who was recently sentenced to death by stoning by Islamic Republic of Iran for having sexual relations outside of marriage. So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old girl was married? Blue, marrying a young girl at that age is a human rights violation. Cultural cohesion, though, right? Let's keep it moving. Atima Raji, a 6-year-old girl, was hung in the streets for acts of incompatible with chastity in August 2004. Arbitrary law. Meaning she doesn't have the right to her own body. Are you kidding me? Let's keep it moving.
Now, let me stop this right here. 1 minute, y'all. I'm finna drop something in the chat. I want to give my people time. Please go look at what I'm finna drop in the chat and come back in. Because I'm finna show y'all, I'm finna crush all his lies right now. I'm finna drop this in the chat and I'm gonna start debate back, and I'm not even gonna stop it anymore. Cause this nigga don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And please put a 1 in the chat after y'all have taken a look at this particular website right quick. Cause I want to make sure everybody have time to come back and come back in. I want y'all to just take a quick view of it and you can go back and read it later. Just put a 1 in the chat and let me know when y'all skim over that just quickly. Because he just said they was killed because they didn't believe in a theocracy. No, they was killed because they was trying to create another one. They was trying to bring Americanism to they was trying to bring the God of Jesus theory. But put a 1 in the chat if you after you look over that right quick and let me know. And I'm just gonna let the debate play out. I don't even really have any more commentary. I tried to give, and see the sad part about it is, Blue, because I know you still looking. I tried to give all this information to Blackson so he could know how to deal with this debate, but he told, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing about the debates, the format and shit. So I just need it. So I stopped helping him. Somebody drop a 1 and let me know if y'all looked at this. And then I'm going to let the debate continue to play. Have anybody glimpsed at that page yet? That's all I want. I just want to see at least 1. Because he lied. And see, that's what I said when you deal with emotionalism, dealing with debates. And that's what he was trying to weigh on. But when you really look at the information, you'll see that he wasn't telling the truth. But I'm going to go ahead and let this continue. I don't see no 1s popping up yet, and I want my people to fall asleep.
17-year-old was executed on May 1st, 2009 due to acts incompatible with chastity. So women, y'all don't even have control of your own body. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Most theocracies end up in a military dictatorships. They do not last long, not in this day and age. And I yield my time.
All right, shout out to Blackson. We will be right back for the rebuttal round, family. This is the Solar Vision Debate League, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? This is your boy Solar Mind, and I'm here to give you the top 5 rookies of Solar Vision Debate League Season 4. Let's get it. Number 5, Sister Nandy, giving you that real talk, uncompromising talk. And she got the information to back it up. Sister Nandy, you're number 5 in the Solar Vision Debate League. Number 4, we got the young man. He came into the league plotting and scheming. Brother scheming, attacking them biblical scriptures. You're ranked number 4 in the Solar Vision Debate League rookie class. Ranked number 3, we got Blackson in the building. And you know when you get Blackson, you get that dietary science. Blackson, you're ranked number 3 in the Solar Vision Debate League rookie class. Ranked number 2, we got Brother Moses in the building, giving you that political science, and you know he gives you with the charisma and all the extra goodies. You're ranked number 2 on the Solar Vision Debate League. But the top rookie thus far in the Solar Vision Debate League is Sister Holly. This is the year of the woman. She is the top rookie in the Solar Vision Debate League. But we got a whole month left. There's a lot of more debating to do. Who will come out on top to get the coveted Rookie of the Year? There's only one place you're going to find that out, and that's the Solar Vision Debate League, the best debate league on social media. Yeah, is the Solar Vision Debate League, and we are now heading into the rebuttal round, family. We're going to start out with Blue. Cameras are on. We got Blue in the building. So whenever you're ready, Blue, you can begin your rebuttal, brother.
All right, real quick. Okay, so first thing he did was he said that as a single person, you do not have rights. No, in no society or system that you are finna live in, as first of all, as a single, your rights in every society that you live in are limited to how they affect those around you. Simple and plain. That's in every society. They're not going to accommodate the laws and everything for one person. That's never going to happen. That's the whole point of you coming together as a collective and building that society. So in these, when he's talking about these places and the people, they decided to come together and build that society as a collective. There's no getting around it. They chose who they wanted in position, and they decided to get around those people and build. They can't complain. You can't complain about what happens with the laws. Now, he said that people are killed for going against their own culture. You should be killed if you caught going against your own culture. What sense does that make? It's like simple and plain. What you want to? Everybody got to do you like Benedict Arnold and just sit you out on the boat or something like that? No. Some people are going to say, no, I'm not going to allow you to, you might go and do something else crazy. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Another point that he made, he tried to say that the White House, it is not, this is, but he tried to basically say that they have nothing to do with God and it's not under God. But the first thing they say is that we're one nation under God. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how is that possible? Every dollar that you spend got God on it. How is that possible? And everything that we're doing in this society is based on belief. We believe that the punishment is coming from the authority. And even when you talk about the principles and based on this society, we can even go into Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas in this society, you are automatically deemed and labeled as the Grinch. And so once you are deemed and labeled as the Grinch, socially, you are ostracized. You know what I mean? That's no different. That's still a punishment. Now, it may not be as bad as it is. The punishment may not be the same as it is in another place for going against the cultural norms, but you're still going to get some sort of punishment. There's no getting around it. Also, when he goes and now he starts complaining about Sharia law. They created Sharia law. They agreed on that culture. Those who fall under Sharia law, you just said it. It's called Sharia law. I mean, if you break it, you get the consequences. It's simple. We're not getting around that. You can't break laws in any country, any place that you go. You can't break the laws of the land. Simple and plain. You're going to get punished for it. Now, do we need to even get into how bad the prison system is here and for the things that you were punished with? 2 to 10% of people have been false in prison here in America. Anywhere from 2 to 10%. Now, he said that we don't have the freedom. That's another thing. He said in these other countries, you don't have the freedom of speech. You're dead on that. You don't have the freedom of speech here. Do you not forget what happened to Alex Jones? Shit, they shut up their own president. But you're going to tell me we ain't got free speech over there. They got free speech in Iran. Go find me some Trump videos again, or show me where Alex Jones is. Matter of fact, you want to know somebody melanated that they did it to? Where Louis Farrakhan at? He's also banned from all social media and everything else, man. Stop playing games. Ain't no freedom of speech. They taking that away every day. Let's keep going. If you are found following he said somebody was found following another religion and another culture inside of their own home. Yeah, that's where it starts at. You start doing some shit outside of the cultural norm inside of your home, and then it seeps out into the community. No, you have to dead it as soon as you find it. Simple, you can't let people slide. Then he shows some people in Ethiopia. These are melanated people, and look what happened to them. Well, damn, if you really want to get in Ethiopia, the whole reason why Ethiopia is the way it is in the first place is because they didn't have cultural cohesion. And they didn't establish a theocracy. Instead, they allowed some Asiatic cultures to come in and infiltrate, and now the Ethiopians think that they Asiatics and they following Abraham. They under somebody else's theocracy. Point proven again. So now, then he goes into child marriages as if that is synonymous or it's just an automatic when you're building a theocracy. No, it's not. In a theocracy, we will be agreeing on what the law is. Once that law is established, simple and plain, it is branded by God. That is the authority. If you move past that, then you're not getting around it. So, and then another thing, anyway, when he's talking about, you're talking about other people's cultures. You're talking about other people's country, other people's land. You can't. How do I know that is child marriage? Whatever it is in these people cultures that they say it is that you have to do to become an adult, then that's what it is that you have to do to become an adult. I'm not going. I'm out of that. In this society, you have to be 18 to become an adult. In other societies, you have to be able to walk through the fire in order to be an adult. In some other societies, you have to be able to build a house to be an adult. So I'm not even going to get into that. That's not that doesn't. There's no one size fit all when we're talking about a theocracy. You're playing games. Another thing that he did. Then he tried to line up the oppression of women with a theocracy. That's not synonymous with a theocracy. So what if it's a theocracy under women? Then what? They gonna be oppressing women? Or come on, man, it doesn't even make sense. You're setting up boundaries that don't even exist. When we looked at the definition of theocracy, all it said was that the people are ruled by God. Simple and plain. The laws are ruled and they are governed by God. So if we're talking about them being governed by God, well then what are you doing? Like, let's just say even in West Africa, if we established our theocracy and we kept it the way that it was, there would have been no infiltration of outside cultures into Ifa. There would have been no infiltration of outside cultures into voodoo. You wouldn't have seen any of that type of things. Why? Because you would have established the system. You wouldn't have let nobody in the system. And then the people that are operating in the system would never have outside thoughts of changing it. That's what happens when you allow outside thoughts into your theocracy. Here becomes that single person that all of a sudden they want to change things to accommodate that one person. Then what happens? You end up having to change the look, who can go into what bathrooms because of one person. You end up having to change how you rearrange the dressing room because of one person. Sooner or later, you're going to end up having to sit a litter box by every door at a restaurant just in case somebody feels like a cat when they walk in. But, with Blackson, he wants everybody to, we should be accommodating the laws for every single person, not the collective. Now, when we talk about the collective, even today, what happens? Can you just not wear a mask? No, that affects the collective. Can you just not be vaccinated? No, that affects the collective. And so what happens if you don't follow some of these rules? Well, then guess what? Also, you can lose your job. There are consequences to that. And you can also be ostracized by society. People might not want to be around you. You see people all the time getting checked on planes, getting yelled at on trains, and all kind of other automobiles. I think this was very simple tonight. So like I said, just reestablishing it. When we're talking about rule, right, and we're talking about melanated people, we need a collective theocracy that is strategically built around us. The God is for us. Everything is for us. We can't have foreign gods. That's the problem with melanated people. You show me melanated people. You just showed me some melanated. Matter of fact, you showed me 3 different groups of melanated people worshiping 3 different gods. And you wonder why melanated people are losing right now when we look around the world. We must build a theocracy. There's no winning this. There's no winning this. With that being said, make sure I went through everything. No, matter of fact, I do. And so I kind of want to get in a little bit more too. So now one of the things that he said when he said that the government, that he tried to argue against my point of the government and the priesthood being synonymous, right? But when you look back at any time any society was formed or structured, it first started out with the priesthood. Usually it was the priesthood that took control. And then they ended up also not only controlling the people, they ended up also controlling how resources was distributed amongst the people and different things like that. And the reason why they set it in stone and then they put God over it is because the people can't argue with God. This is what we need. I find it hard to believe that Blackson would have a problem with us setting up a theocracy to where people who are speaking against I say anything against black people should be punished.
Time. Shout out to Blue. We're gonna pass the rock now over to Blackson. Blackson, you got 10 minutes to do your thing, brother. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's get to it. First of all, Blue is not sticking with his premise. He is not showing us no working models of the theocracy. Every theocracy in history has failed, okay? There are no case studies. Okay. Now, he said in his premise that man is God and God is man. We can't argue with God, right? That's a contradiction in itself. But let's get to it. So, Blue, my question is, what God are we serving? What God are you talking about? And where was this God during slavery? Where was this God during Jim Crow? Where was this God during Reconstruction? That'd be my question to you, since you want to form this theocracy. You know, you are being very dogmatic. That is the problem here, Blue. That is the problem. People like you are very dogmatic, and they're very they don't have a practical working model of a theocracy. And when he his argument is that he wants to use Iran, and he said, "Oh, it'll protect women," but he didn't know I was going to have case studies based on acts and compatible with chastity. Is it an Islamic law? Okay. And he said we don't have freedoms here in America. So when have we killed any woman state sanctioned because she had sex? You know, here in America, your body is your right. That's your human right. Okay. We're on the internet. My son has friends in these theocratic countries, and they have to smuggle video games in. This is something that I know. I'm not talking about this ideological thing. No, my son is watching. Hey, son, peace to you. His friends have to smuggle video games in. They can play GTA, but you have to smuggle it in. They got PlayStation, but you got to smuggle it in. So let's talk about the freedoms here. Freedom of speech. Their internet is censored. Okay? That's number one. Number two, we talk about, Blue, you talk about comparing the White House with this theocratic Iranian nation. First of all, we have elected officials, okay? Their theocracies are not elected. You have no choice in that whatsoever. We can vote. You can vote for Biden. You can vote for Trump. You can vote for Kamala Harris. You can vote for Barack Obama. No. In fact, did you know in most theocracies, you don't decide. You don't decide, and black people are not going to decide the God. The state decides the God. And when you allow the state apparatus to choose the God for you, you reign upon a reign of terror. You put a reign of terror on the people. I showed you women who just wanted some education, who wanted to learn. You know, and it's funny how we talk about Declaration of Human Rights, because Iran used to be a democratic country once upon a time. You know where the Declaration of Human Rights was born? It was born in Iran, which is so ironic. But when you have religious zealots like yourself that want to form this, everybody's going to serve one God. First of all, let's talk about cultural delusion. You can get a Muslim from Ethiopia, right? Okay, and bring him to Iran. His mannerism is going to be different. The only thing they got in common is that they believe in Allah, but his dress is going to be different. Food is going to be different. So the cultural thing is going to be different. So this cultural cohesion, you have Muslims that are not aligned with what the state apparatus, because it is outdated. Okay, you're talking about the state apparatus, talking about a ancient book that allegedly God has made. Okay, and Blue talks about, if Blackson, if it was at his way, everybody would individually would just run rampant. Well, see, we're talking about freedom. We're talking about, first of all, we're talking about black people, and let's not mention black women. Okay. You really, Blue, you really think black women are going to go for restrictions, freedom of speech? You really think you're going to take control over black women's bodies? Are you serious? Is your wife watching right now? I know she can't be watching this right now. You must be sneaking, doing this debate, talking all that nonsense that you're talking. Let's keep it moving. So again, Blue did not stick to his premise. He said he believes melanated people. Okay, well, you believe, but you have not showing us no working model. And if you're not showing us a working model, it is dangerous. And how dare you compare where we're living in the U.S. to Iran? So, Blue, how many times have you been to Iran? 0? Okay. Well, I'm going to be fair with you because, Iran, we can't go there. How many times have you been to Saudi Arabia? Because I've been there. How many times have you been to Qatar? Because I've been there. And let me tell you, when you talk about religious freedoms, okay, you can be put to death for that, okay? Our very thoughts, meaning you can't even have what we're doing right now. You can't even have, and we talk about the year of the woman. It would be no women debaters on here if there was a theocracy in place, according to what you're saying, comparing it to Iran. All of Iran theocratic positions are all men, okay? Now, we have a saying here in Atlanta in the conscious community, no nation can rise higher than its women. And you mean to telling me that we're going to use a model that hangs 13-year-old girls? 13-year-old girls. We're hanging women because of acts incompatible with chastity. That is Islamic law. That is that comes from the Sharia and the Hadith. Okay, a combination of both. But like I said, you got these old men, these old chomos, these old pedophiles, God dang, in charge of the government. And that's the system that you want? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're living in a la-la land with that right now. You're living in la-la land. You're so spoiled living here in America. You're so anti-white man that you want to run to an Arab with his theocratic system. You got to be crazy. Africans, we don't put our spirituality in the book, okay? We practice it. That's why they call it spiritual, because it's our freedom of thought, our freedom of expression, our freedom of love, our freedom of first of all, you're talking about an ideology trumping human life. You're talking about an ideology trumping human life, and that is not an African way. And you talk about forming the theocracy. A theocracy puts this spiritual system that you're talking about in a book, and we've never done that as an African people. It wasn't until the Arabs and the white man came and put it in the book, and we dang sure weren't going to put it into no government. So you mean to tell me you don't trust the government now? You would really have issues. And you talk about cultural cohesion, and they're protesting in Iran, and women are getting locked up because they refuse to, if you refuse to wear your hijab. I've read several cases where women were getting 35 years. So, no, let me talk to the sisters. Y'all know that hijab is ugly. Because Iranian women said it's ugly. Women in Saudi Arabia said that thing is ugly. And you can get 35 years. I know people who have done murders that don't get 35 years. I've known people who have done all kind of heinous armed robberies and crimes and don't get 35 years. And you mean to tell me that a system that condones women who don't want to wear their hijab, 35 years, and you're down for that? Am I in the Twilight Zone right now? Am I in the Twilight Zone right now, brother? You're gonna have to answer for some things, because in that rapid fire, you got to answer that, and then you got to go back and look at your wife and your daughter in the face, because these are real cases. This is not hypotheticals, Blue. You're coming at me with this hypothetical, and you're floating in the clouds right now. But I'm telling you, these are real cases. The women that I showed you, those are real cases of women who have been executed under the Islamic State. And we talk about we're going to protect our women. Black men, black women, and black children are not going for that. We have fought for freedom in this country. This country is the way it is because of us, because of black people. From the civil rights to Malcolm X to Martin Luther King and so on. We keep fighting for our freedoms. The Declaration of Human Rights was modeled after us. And you want to destroy that with a theocracy? Go backwards? And you can't show me a working model in history? Because every modern theocracy has failed and ended up being a military dictatorship. The Sudan, Nigeria, I can go down a list where black people have done it and failed.
Time. All right, shout out to Blackson. We're going to get into this rapid fire life right after this brief intermission, family. This is the Solar Vision Debate League.
Reparations on the table, nigga, we see shit. Put us under pressure, nigga, we even sweat. Came out shining like a diamond in the middle with cement. On Martin Luther King, bitch, we coming for a check. Headed to the Capitol to stake my feelings in the mind of a rat who can't rob it. I'm the only witness when I handle my business. When they grenade him, say bye, Billy. No more time for the coach. And I'm on the highway broken. I ain't even smoking, I'm just riding my emotion. Both eyes open, I'm trying to keep calm. Put an extra set of eyes on, I'm doing recon. Need even snow, say you try to keep warm. So to get up out the cover for my nigga deep form. Every old wound seem to get retorn. I'm a right deep form to a nigga reborn. I'ma make a statement before I make it out alive. No Channel 5, I would rather make a lie. Before the news try to make a nigga out alive. But the pain in my eyes on the much nigga pride. 5-0 wrong, both hands in the sky.
This is the Solar Vision Debate League, and we are now heading into the rapid fire round. We're going to start out with Blue. Blue, you got 10 minutes to interrogate Blackson whenever you're ready.
Real quick, Blackson, your last statement, you said that the Declaration of Independence was made for who?
For human rights.
Huh?
It was made for human rights. For humans.
For human rights?
Yes, sir.
Were black people humans at the time that they made the Declaration of Independence?
The Declaration of Independence was made in 1942, so yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, yes. 1942, yes.
Oh, wait, 1942, the
Yes.
Declaration of Independence was created?
I'm sorry. You said the Declaration of Independence. You said the Declaration. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the Declaration of Human Rights. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that was your statement? Your last statement, you was basing that on the Declaration of Human Rights, not the Declaration of Independence?
No, not the Declaration of Human. No, the Declaration of Human Rights. Not the.
Okay. And that was in 1942 they created that.
Yes, sir. Yes. After World War II.
Okay, cool. After World War II. Okay, cool. Were Iraqi people humans during that time?
Yes, sir.
Did they treat Iraqi people like they were humans at that time?
Yes, sir.
They did?
You're talking about the Iraqi government?
Yeah. Was Saddam Hussein treated like a human?
You mean, okay, Saddam Hussein was a different time period, sir. What time period
we're talking about after the time we now you established the time period for the world. No. You said after World War II, right?
Yes.
So Saddam Hussein, you said he was a dog.
He was a dog, yes.
Right. Yeah. Who told you that?
He killed his own people. I've known people from Iraq.
No, I'm saying, who told you that he was a dog?
People from Iraq told me he was a dog.
They didn't tell it. So the United States didn't tell you that?
No.
So people from Iraq.
Yes, people from Iraq that I
know.
So
why did those people, hold on, wait. Why did those people from Iraq tell you that?
Because their wives were raped by Uday and Usay. They had to pick up women because they felt like they were entitled. They were taking people's wives and having sex with women and executing them afterwards. He was a dog.
Okay, and that was a democracy.
No, that was under a military dictatorship. No.
And so that wasn't under the theocracy.
No, that was under a military dictatorship.
So it wasn't under the theocracy. So let's take that one off of your list. Thank you. Let's take that one. Thank you. So I don't know why you asked.
Hold up, y'all. I don't know if y'all caught it. Blue, did you hear this nigga phone ringing and it was saying Chris Harris? Chris Harris calling? Did y'all catch that? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if I need to play it again. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Put a 2 if I need to play it again. His phone was ringing. That shit was saying Chris Harris. Did y'all hear it? 1, if y'all heard it. 2, if y'all want me to go back just a little bit. This backstabbing bitch. Told these motherfuckers some goddamn Perry Mason. Did y'all hear this shit? Somebody give me a 1 or a 2 right quick so I can let them play. We ain't got that much more to go, y'all. Somebody give me a 1 or a 2. 1 if you heard it, 2 if you didn't. And then I could just rewind the back right quick. This nigga backstabbing the league. So he fucking with Chris and no, we don't fuck with this nigga. I'm trying to see if y'all caught it. Oh, we couldn't hear that during the debate. But I heard it. Damn, somebody put a 1 in the chat or a 2. Let me know what I need to do. Okay, hold up. We're gonna take it back a little bit. Y'all listen real good to that phone ringing in the background, okay? And that shit gonna say Chris Harris. Damn, I should play it on my speaker. Wait, let me find the shit on my speaker. We at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let me play it on my speaker just so y'all can hear that part. Then I'm gonna go back and play in the video on the thing. I got to let y'all hear this shit. This pussy ass nigga. So you fucking with the enemies. Oh, let me find it, y'all. Let me get right. That's where it's at. Okay. Come back on. I see where it's at. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm finna put it on my speaker so y'all can hear it. And then, you know, so after this, we're gonna do part 2 tomorrow. We're gonna do part 2 tomorrow. Yeah, this is good enough. Right here, I went back to 106. I'm gonna do part 2 tomorrow. I got to cipher this motherfucker. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, I got it on the speaker now. Now let me let this shit Now y'all listen to this shit real close. That's why I put it on the speaker, cause it will hear phone ringing. You wasn't gonna be able to hear it that way. Then I started a debate back. Hold on.
Doing recon. Need even snow say try to keep on. Trying to get up out the door before my nigga deep on. Every old wound seem to get retorn. I'm a right deep on so I can reborn. I'ma make it say before I make it out alive. No channel 5, I will let make it live. Before the news try to make it nigga out alive. But the pain in my eyes on the right make it cry. 501, both hands in the sky.
This is the Solar Vision Debate League, and we are now heading into the rapid fire round. We're going to start out with Blue. Blue, you got 10 minutes to interrogate Blackson whenever you're ready.
Real quick, Blackson, your last statement, you said that the Declaration of Independence was made for who?
For human rights.
Huh?
It was made for human rights. For humans.
For human rights?
Yes, sir.
Were black people humans at the time that they made the Declaration of Independence?
The Declaration of Independence was made in 1942, so yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, yes. 1942, yes.
Oh, like 1942, the Declaration of Independence was created?
I'm sorry. You said the Declaration of Independence. You said the Declaration. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the Declaration of Human Rights. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that was your statement, your last statement? You was basing that on the Declaration of Human Rights, not the Declaration of Independence?
No, not the Declaration. No, the Declaration of Human Rights. Not the.
Okay, and that was in 1942. They created that.
Yes, sir. Yes. After World War II.
Okay, cool. After World War II. Okay, cool. Were Iraqi people human during that time?
Yes, sir.
Did they treat Iraqi people like they were humans at that time?
Yes, sir.
They did?
You're talking about the Iraqi government?
Yeah. Was Saddam Hussein treated like a human?
You mean, okay, Saddam Hussein was a different time period, sir. What time period are we talking about?
We're talking about after the time we now you
Saddam Hussein
the time period for the world.
No.
You said after World War II, right?
Yes.
So Saddam Hussein, you say he was a dog.
He was a dog, yes.
Right. Yeah. Who told you that?
He killed his own people. I've known people from Iraq.
No, I'm saying, who told you that he was a dog?
People from Iraq told me he was a dog.
They didn't tell it. So the United States didn't tell you that?
No, but no.
So people from Iraq.
Yes, people from Iraq that I
So
know.
why did those people, hold on, wait. Why did those people from Iraq tell you that?
Because their wives were raped by Uday and Usay. They had to pick up women because they felt like they were entitled. They were taking people's wives and having sex with them and executing them afterwards. He was a dog.
Okay, and that was under democracy.
No, that was under military dictatorship. No.
And so that wasn't under the theocracy.
No, that was under a military dictatorship.
So it wasn't under the theocracy. So let's take that one off of your list. Thank you. Let's take that one. Thank you. So I don't know why you had that.
What would you
so now, okay, wait.
Did y'all hear it? What my people at in the chat? Did y'all hear that shit say Chris Harris? Where y'all at? Cause we gonna close this out. I gotta do part 2 tomorrow. It's a whole nother hour. Fuck that. I gotta go. I got some shit I gotta. Did y'all hear that shit? Tell me one more time. I can go back. Did y'all hear that shit say Chris Harris? So, bitch nigga, you a fuck nigga, so you couldn't use me and yanking everybody over here no more. Cause truth be told, everybody know we were helping you with your research. So you thought cause you went over there with Chris asshole Harris that you would beat Blue. Blue, you see that bullshit? Do you see that shit? Okay, I'm finna go back, Solar. What up? What up? Solar Dredging in the building. Let me go back. Pussy ass nigga. Hold on, y'all, because it was on some seconds. I had to go back. Make sure I get right there, because I don't want to hear all that other extra shit that nigga talking about. Okay. All right, I'm finna play it again, y'all.
For human rights?
Yes, sir.
Were black people humans at the time that they made the Declaration of Independence?
The Declaration of Independence was made in 1942, so yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, yes. 1942, yes.
Oh, like 1942, the Declaration of Independence was created?
I'm sorry. You said the Declaration of Independence. You said the Declaration. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the Declaration of Human Rights. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that was your statement? Your last statement? You was basing that on the Declaration of Human Rights, not the Declaration of Independence?
No, not the Declaration of Human. No, the Declaration of Human Rights. Not the.
Okay, and that was in 1942. They created.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. After World War II.
Okay, cool. After World War II. Okay, cool. Were Iraqi people humans during that time?
Yes, sir.
Did they treat Iraqi people like they were humans at that time?
Yes, sir.
They did?
You're talking about the Iraqi government?
Yeah. Was Saddam Hussein treated like a human?
You mean, okay, Saddam Hussein was a different time period, sir. What time period?
We're talking about after the time. We now you
saying
the time period for the world. No. You said after World War II, right?
Yes.
So Saddam Hussein, you said he was a dog.
He was a dog. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Who told you that?
He killed his own people. I've known people from Iraq.
No, I'm saying, who told you that he was a dog?
People from Iraq told me he was a dog.
They didn't tell it. So the United States didn't tell you that?
No.
So people from Iraq.
Yes, people from Iraq that I
know.
So
why did those people? Hold on, wait. Why did those people from Iraq tell you that?
Because their wives were raped by Uday and Usay. They had to pick up women because they felt like they were entitled. They were taking people's wives and having sex with them and executing them afterwards. He was a dog.
Okay, and that was under democracy.
No, that was under military dictatorship. No.
And so that wasn't under a theocracy.
No, that was under military dictatorship.
So it wasn't under a theocracy. So let's take that one off of your list. Thank you. Let's take that one. Thank you. So I don't know why you had that.
Did y'all hear that time? Put me on one and there if y'all heard it. I can go back one more time before I close that. Somebody let me know. Did y'all hear Chris Harris? Chris Harris. Oh, that why that nigga was so butthurt about that 1 point. You thought Chris gave you the elbow, nigga? That's why he running. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Hey, where my ones at? Did y'all hear? Let me know, Solar, where you at, Solar? Did y'all hear? Put me a one in there because I can roll it back. We got motherfucking time and service tonight. Yes, this is what you call early bird service. You know, they go to the early bird service and they goddamn deacon boy meeting the Sunday school. Shit. We in the early bird. What about that nigga? Hey, we do fuck that. Part 2 in the morning. Roll it back one more time. I sure will. It's nothing like better than embarrassing a fuck nigga. Let me roll it back. I'm gonna let y'all listen while I go get my coffee. Oh yes, nothing got time today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah motherfucking Luya. Okay. Let's get this right. Hold on, y'all, because I had to get them little seconds. You know, that jump be a little hard. Okay, here we go.
Okay, cool. Were Iraqi people humans during that time?
Yes, sir.
Did they treat Iraqi people like they were humans at that time?
Yes, sir.
They did?
You're talking about the Iraqi government?
Yeah. Was Saddam Hussein treated like a human?
You mean, okay, Saddam Hussein was a different time period, sir. What time period
I'm
we
talking about? We're talking about after the time. We now you
Don't
established the time period for the world.
No.
You said after World War II, right?
Yes.
So Saddam Hussein, you said he was a dog.
He was a dog, yes.
Right. Yeah. Who told you that?
He killed his own people. I've known people from Iraq.
No, I'm saying, who told you that he was a dog?
People from Iraq told me he was a dog.
They didn't tell it. So the United States didn't tell you that?
No.
So people from Iraq.
Yes, people from Iraq that I
know.
So
why did those people, hold on, wait. Why did those people from Iraq tell you that?
Because their wives were raped by Uday and Usay. They had to pick up women because they felt like they were entitled. They were taking people's wives and having sex with women and executing them afterwards. He was a dog.
Okay, and that was under democracy.
No, that was under military dictatorship. No.
And so that wasn't under the theocracy.
No, that was under military dictatorship.
So it wasn't under.
Did y'all hear? Chris. Did y'all hear? And if you want to go listen to it on your own devices, the time stamp would be exactly 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 57 seconds. You can start at. And right at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, you will hear Chris Asterisk. Y'all know his name. Chris Asterisk. Mm-hmm. Hey, Claudiva. What's up, boo? Claudiva in the goddamn building. I'm trying to see if y'all heard this shit. Y'all know nothing to stay up for her folks all motherfucking night. Pressing rewind on this pussy ass nigga right here. With his one casket sharp suit ass. But I guess since this nigga knew he would go die slow live on YouTube any goddamn way, why not flame this motherfucker up for the pussy nigga who in the incinerator? Mm-hmm. Chris trying to call you and tell you, nigga, you got your dates wrong. And your two dreads is running from your forehead. Chris was trying to tell your big head ass. You ignore this call. You might would be over there crying about your goddamn 1 point. Nigga talking about he don't want no goddamn theocracy, y'all. This motherfucker went to a sermon after he left out from the debate. Oh, you know what's going on? You know why I'm here, suave. I'm here to challenge that 1 point. What? Isn't the 1 point? Are you mad cause the dark side blacked your ass out? Fight this motherfucker. Fight this motherfucker up. Yes. Shout out to the dog side. That nigga got mad cause he was like her potion. No. He could no longer see light, Caroline. This nigga could no longer see light. Caroline? Did he sound like Swall calling Katrina. The hate real. The hate so real. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. So what you done built. These some goddamn motherfucking monsters. They nigga head done got swole. Look at that nigga head. Bigger than the goddamn earphones. Check that shit out, y'all. Nigga, earphones are sick. Fuck nigga, what type shit? You put me around this motherfucker. Earphone, that way had so much static. Goddamn head bigger than the earphone. This motherfucker here, he might be sitting over there like Judah. Wonder if he got some pants on, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. All my gas smokers flame this motherfucker. Cause I still ain't got to my side neither. I got to get to that one. I got to get over there with them motherfuckers, Taz and them. Dusty motherfucking nigga of the goddamn world. Fuck that. Talk about a goddamn decade. That's what ugly. Taz, if you don't mind, just for a moment, can you please go back to wearing your goat mask so we can survive our motherfucking services? Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, we gotta pray for these motherfuckers tonight on the altar. Can you please pour the go head back out? Shalom. Hallelujah. Lord Jesus, can you please reach out and touch? Test the hoax. Test the elusive. And let this nigga realize he one of the ugliest motherfuckers on YouTube. And convince that nigga to keep that goat head on his motherfucking face. Flame this motherfucker up. Nobody trying to have no motherfucking nightmare in the middle of March. And I don't know why the fuck every time it get cold, Bigfoot come out. Fuck who let Swamp Falls out the woods? Who let this nigga loose? Y'all see that? Y'all think it's gay about the motherfucking feet. Tell that nigga, take your socks off, Swamp. Tell that nigga, let's have a goddamn a foot challenge. I'll put mine up, no polishing off. Tell that nigga, pull out the goddamn bunions. Cause he belong to the Banyan crew anyway. This nigga got bad feet and his nipples out. Over there with that coon ass bitch talking about me. Oh yes, nigga. I heard it. I heard you weak ass motherfuckers. Conefly, what you call yourself? The bitch with the Beatles in her pussy. Cause she like fucking Asians. That bitch pussy been baptized in soot. Where my motherfucking sisters at? They all been baptized in soot around this motherfucker. Huh, Nepal, all these hoes. Man, they real bitches, cause we still got our walls. Y'all thought I forgot, bitch? Oh, you thought I finna close it out? I said we gonna do part 2 on the debate, bitch. I ain't say I would do with y'all hoes. And then nigga Swab all in the goddamn, like he all that. Nigga, you number 4? We trying to get you down into the number of your stomachs. Summer, what's the last goddamn number on the fucking debate list? Cause we gotta complete. We need to put Swab back where his stomach's at. Know what I'm saying? On my life, I was gonna be MVP this year, Master. I just don't give a damn what I gotta do to get it. Even if I gotta give a baby my nipple, I was gonna do it. Country ass nigga. Cause you know you ain't people's champ this year. Cause the peoples don't fuck with you. In the goddamn chat, I'm going live. Who gives a fuck? The feminazis, they was on the way. That nigga was happier than a sissy with a bag of dicks when them hoes got on that panel last night. Told you that nigga got siren. Real. Real. Fuck you, man. Real. Let me find that clip. They trying to talk about nothing. Who, nigga? You motherfuckers is hilarious. For real, I should have been a goddamn comedian. All these motherfuckers, I be able to wig on, literally. Taz, I'm on your ass. You and that bang ain't bitch out of control. Have y'all been seeing 1 Cent G lately? That bitch, her little headband I got a little tight, ain't it? You see the print on the side of her head? Right round the ear. Flame this motherfucker up. Y'all trying to hold on to what she got. Oh, yes, she is. That bitch trying to hold on to what she got, y'all. I got to get up Cuba. I'm so disappointed. I'm hurt. But we're going to save y'all. We're going to get on this early morning service. We're going to early morning service. Oh, yeah. Swall False. And this little Nick over there talking shit, Nick. Swall man ain't getting no Disney. Get somebody to put some cucumbers in the trap for the net dick, nigga. Goddamn shame when you ain't even working with a TikTok. One my sisters there who still woke tonight, cause we don't put our niggas to sleep. Our niggas relaxed. You know, if they ain't sleep, they comfortable. Well, yeah, where my sisters at? This nigga here crazy. And anybody see this nigga on the screen coming? Run. Don't do it. I ain't talking about Blue. We know who Blue Queen is. We know who my sister Shay Love is. We talking about this ugly ass nigga to my left. I ought to be a charge for what he doing to them goddamn headphones. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all know goddamn well it ought to be a charge for that shit. Goddamn headphones look like they going through the screens. Ready to file a goddamn class action 1983 lawsuit. This motherfucker about to break me. With his big ass head he got up here. Oh, hell no. No, man. This shit don't make no sense. I ain't no sense. Y'all seen shit popping like that before? I would like to do a brief. Let me blow this up for my peoples. Let me blow this up. Now I want to, I need to give a demonstration as a sister so we can get a clear understanding. Come on. I am waiting on the computer to load, you guys. I hope you can hear me. I shouldn't have tried to blow it up. Okay. All right. Let's do a brief examination, right? Can somebody please put a 1 in the chat if you can look? Because I'm finna give a brief description from a woman's point of view about the picture that we're looking at. Somebody please drop a 1. I need to make sure my folks ain't asleep. Because if he is, I'm about to wake you up. I need to make sure ain't nobody asleep. Can I just see a 1? Let me get 1 before I start my demonstration. Not demonstration, demonstration. Because we got to scrape some shit up right now. I just need to see 1. If I see just 1, and after this, I am going to close it out. Because we're going to resume tomorrow. Later today. Somebody give me a 1. Is my people sleep? Oh, okay. Let me give y'all a brief description of dreads and locks. Flame this motherfucker up. We're gonna take this bitch out with a bang tonight. Let me flame my gas up. Cause it looked like that was somebody did to Blackson beard. Nigga look like he got a string of ashes on his chin. Let's look to, well, from y'all angle, it would be Blue on the left, Waxon on the right. Now look at Blue and look at his nice locks that he's growing. He has new growth. They full. They long. He got his hairline. He just need a little twisting. Look like to me that just come from my sister Shay Love rubbing all in them things. She got a real nigga in the house. That's all that look like. A little few little nails done went through them locks. Now let's go over here to the right. The nigga with the dreads. Only 3 of them. Receding hairline. Ashes in his beard. Same suit. Now I want to give another demonstration because see if you look at Blue locks, they hanging full. You see this nigga, you got 3 on each side. Flame this motherfucker up if y'all see the difference, because we giving some motherfucking hair classes today. I'm tired of this nigga. I told you, bitch, don't try me. Dreads to your right. Locks to your left. Now, would you want to see dreads or locks? I had to pause and hit my blunt on that because it's, that blows my high looking at this type of shit. But I'm just saying. Okay, then look at Blue. Real nigga face. Serious about his business. Look at that face. Blue, nigga, I came to border. Look at that nigga face. He look like he went to a goddamn drama class before he got here. Man, look at that nigga. We analyzing tonight. Debate status. SVDL for life. Over this motherfucker. This trade ass, pussy ass, dick ride ass nigga. Got Chris Dick all up in his ass to his phone ringing while he on the debate. You ain't tell that nigga. Don't call me during the debate, nigga. They gonna know we fucking. You probably. Why that motherfucker? Chris got that asshole on lock. Oh, yes, he does. It's all good. Check this shit out. Now look at that flyway collar. I ain't seen that one of them motherfuckers since I seen goddamn, what his name is? Chuck Berry slide across the goddamn stage. Just look at that big ass tie. What my brother said. That nigga look like he about to choke himself. He look like he got Gail's nuts hanging off his motherfucking neck. Y'all see that shit? I ain't never seen no tie that big. How you tie your tie? Hell no, I'm on this nigga ass. I had to check this shit out. Check the wardrobe out. And is that a black jacket? Cause it ain't. I'm just, I love the way my man dress. He know how to coordinate. He not coordinate. I'm just saying, look at the nigga. Y'all just look at the face. And we gonna close out after this. We go. The more you look at this motherfucker, you'll be like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, they ain't talking all this shit. You got Suave Fox over here, hoodie and sunglasses on in the house with the $2 minus $199.99 patch on that motherfucker. Talking about $100 for you $100. Well, nigga, what you were charging? You got that pussy ass nigga up in this dead man suit. Nigga, men not upgraded. They don't wear. Hold up. my son gotta quit doing this to me. Oh. Oh, sorry, y'all. Cause see, y'all don't know this motherfucker. I know this motherfucker. This motherfucker be walking around with booty shorts on. Hell, what? Boy, you better leave me alone. And I got, you know what? I got to let y'all. Let me ask y'all the question. I gotta send my people out with a bang. I got to. I wasn't gonna do it, but it gonna give y'all something to marinate on. Have you ever heard a woman saying that she be fucking her man? She be humping him and slapping him on the ass. Where y'all at? What my folks said? I know I got some YouTube investigators like myself, but let me just ask y'all. Put a 1 in there if you heard it, 2 if you want to hear it. And I ain't gonna tell you who it is if you ain't heard it. Put a 1 if you heard it and a 2 if you ain't. And I'm gonna run this little clip. And we're gonna go to sleep for early morning service. Y'all know 90 hours I take my peoples out with a bang. I love my folk. 1 if you heard it, 2 if you ain't heard it yet. Somebody come on with it. I'm like, hell yeah, the booty shorts. Motherfucking khakis, them jungle shorts, them jeans. Hell yeah. That's okay, cause see, we finna start doing some events, y'all. Hey, y'all gonna get to see this shit. I ain't gotta say that. One thing about a Hollywood hoe, they gonna expose themselves on Las Vegas Boulevard. Fuck you mean? I know my sister Barbara be on it. Damn right, too. That you ain't being messy. This bitch being messy. Why then? I'm finna take my folks out with a bang. Let me find this shit. I'm gonna run to get my coffee car. I can't wait to hear the response from the chat. Yes. Get it. Let me get it. Hold on, let me get to the clip. Yeah, we gotta get to the clip. Let's start right here. And Judah, you a dumb motherfucker too. You stupid hell, I'm gonna get on you. I done told you. Cause you a motherfucker I might can save if you just sit your ass down and stay the fuck around these circles. Nigga, if you live for the Torah, dig your nose in that motherfucker. And quit talking to niggas like Suave Fox. How you in the Bible think you could compromise with a nigga with his nipple out all day, waiting on a baby to pull up? Flame this motherfucker up. Flame this motherfucker. What my people said. Flame that motherfucker. No, man. You stop that shit, Judah. Over there trying to slay Suave Fox. Hold on, y'all. I'm dropping this shit down. I'm sorry. So I can get this off the screen. Oh, that trying to say Suave Fox. Country ass nigga. Judah, sit your ass down. You trying to say hoes? Trying to say dick in the boot ass niggas? Judah, read the Torah. Read scriptures for them motherfuckers. Go in the scripture, nigga, and stay your ass over there with God damn it. Let me play this shit. These punk ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all want to hear they fat flame that motherfucker up for me one time. One time. Just flame it up one time. Flame it up. I don't even want to like. Because I don't want my folk to like no shit like this. I want y'all to listen. Okay, that's all I want to see. It's on now. It's on. I'm finna put these hoes in their coffin. Fuck that shit. Let's get it.
Not too got. So, yeah, shout out to him. It's going to be the same shit. He going to be dogging out. Everybody Chris get around, he end up dogging out and beefing with. It's going to be the same shit. He just go around in that circle. He going to hang with Lex, end up talking bad about Lex. Hang with Soda, talk bad about Soda. Go to HOK, talk bad about them.
And you the same person.
Tour nights. Like, that nigga ain't got no solid companion in this motherfucker. That nigga kicking around other wicked people who let him be wicked. And he let them be wicked. You know how it is.
No, I do, because he started, because when I found him, he was a nobody. No one knew who this nigga was. He was on Debate Talk for Tour night. Show him, Moonflower. Hey, but I want to say, I saw him, I didn't see him, because I don't watch this nigga's channel, because this nigga makes my stomach hurt, because this nigga sounds like a lesbian. I want to say, something about the Consuit, and I have no problem with Brother Consuit. I seen this like the Team Osiris debate league, and it was weird because I saw Chris on HOK getting smoked by Zion Lex, and I'm kind of like, Chris is whack to me. Like when he was in Tour Nights, he was very, very basic, and when he came to SVDO, he was basically coddled. He was coddled, Suave. He had his group, Suave. Come on, bro. How you gonna have judges? Two niggas in your group are judges.
I don't got a problem with that. That ain't never been a conflict. I don't give a fuck who the judges is, but I think that's just me. I see what you're saying. I'm not blind, but I really believe as grown men, when you get in the judge's position, you're not talking, I'm finna vote for my friend. No, you gonna say, nigga, I'm a man with integrity, and this is what the fuck happened today. And if my friend can't take that, then that's not my motherfucking friend. That's not my friend, man. Shit. I ain't gotta sit up here and lie to you.
It's a fair perspective. However, how come Chris didn't fare as well in the second season after his quote-unquote championship?
Shit, you know how it is, man. Well, I don't know if you do. But to tell the truth, yeah, it's just, I'm sorry, what you say, Moonflower?
I said Chris can't debate.
No, he can debate. He's just not as good as he thinks that he is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He has no real information. He's a copy and paste type nigga. Listen, he was Moonflower. He was in Tour Nights.
I don't know what that is.
It's my group. It's my group of Israelites.
Who are you though? Because I don't know.
I'm Judah Nazareth. I'm the Messiah. Listen,
oh, that's Judah Nazareth?
Yes, I'm the prince.
Oh, why are you talking?
I found Chris when he was a goddamn bum. No one knew who this nigga was. He didn't have a name. He didn't have a rep. He didn't have shit. The height of Chris's YouTube career is in Tour Nights and then in SVDL because he had niggas coddling him and holding him up. When he couldn't get that no more, he was getting beat on. My brother T-Duck, who's a Mason, a black Mason, I don't agree with that shit at all. I'm one of the pioneers of SVDL. I was here before the league debate started. I was here when battle rappers and all kind of niggas was over here. I was here before the league, the actual league started. I was here. So I'm one of the shouts to Orthodox North for bringing me in. But I knew Solomon before that. But in the black media with Ogod and Lex came in later on. But I've been knew them because I've been there for over 10 years on YouTube. Anyway, this is the point. I brought Chris on board. And Chris became popular because of Tour Nights. I'm the one that gave Chris the name MVP. Niggas don't know that. Chris's whole style comes from me giving it to him. So I'm just wondering why this nigga is acting like he is self-sufficient, acting like he brought himself up, like he did this and he did that. Soleimani gave that nigga a break. Soleimani allowed the fuckity fuck shit. I'm not blaming Soleimani. Chris is he's a great speaker. Speaker. I didn't say debater. He's a great speaker. Soleimani allowed that brother to come on and get his shine. And he should be appreciative of Soleimani and myself for giving this fuck nigga a platform and a base to speak and to shine. Because without Soleimani and the Torah Knights, this nigga will be on the debate talk field being a goddamn Christian nobody that nobody knew.
So I got a question. Did he do something recently?
Recently, I'm just seeing that Chris is on HOK. So,
yeah, I did see that. But I mean, like, it ain't no point to go back and forth with no ugly ass nigga. Like, just leave the nigga alone. He ugly as fuck. Don't be worried about what the fuck he got going on. He gonna drift back down to the bottom of the platform. Just let the nigga die off. Period.
Well, now I hear you, sister, but I don't really judge men like that. But I'm saying, like,
I know, but ain't nobody finna argue with no ugly person though. Like, you could just say a person can be objectively ugly, and that's what he is, objectively ugly.
Wait for it.
Last time I found out somebody was ugly, I cried on the damn stream. I don't like ugly people.
So, do you mean outwardly or inwardly ugly?
Both.
And I just want to ask you a question. You see this ghetto BC, you know she can't cook, bitch. You gotta scrub your pots that much. You need to buy you some more. We know your bitch ass be burning food. That was some flex and shit you were doing on the show. Let's continue.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
If you like ugly and looks, I'm not even gonna.
Bitch been scratching that goddamn pots and shit. Got on the pound.
It's my time talking to you.
All right. Well, my only thing is Chris went over to HOK. Start talking about a brother named JJ7000. Talking about JJ7000 beat some white woman up. When JJ has a restraining order against this white woman. And Chris is over there doing the spin narrative like he's the protector of white women against black men when she is stalking him.
Well, let him be the protector of them Beckies. Like, that's what he want to do. Let him protect Becky. If that's what he want to do, let him do that shit.
So basically, Chris got your spot. So basically,
I'm gone.
You looking at Chris like, nigga, I was just there with no pants on, and now you're in my spot.
Hell no, this a nigga that didn't have pants on, fool.
Well,
yeah.
No,
Hell no, fool. Hell no, you can't even talk no more. Your ass didn't have no pants on when you on the street with a bunch of niggas, fool. You know how suspect it is? You know it. I don't care about you saying excuse me. I'm talking like I'm asking you a question. Do you know how suspect it is? It's a yes or no question. I'm not no fucking sir.
I'm about to ask you, sir. I'm about to ask, sir.
Shut up, and just wait a minute. Judah said, sir. Call that bitch a sir. Sir, can I ask a question, sir? One thing you got to say about Judah, that's a smart mouth but funny motherfucker. You got that Barney Fife. That's why I call that motherfucker Barney Fife. That nigga. Wait, yeah. Let's listen to the rest of it. That nigga said, sir.
Sir,
I'm not a
sir,
sir.
I'm
not a
sir.
sir. I'm not
Sir,
a sir.
sir,
I'm
you
not a
asked me a
sir.
question, sir.
You can
Let me
stop.
ask
You
you,
can
sir.
stop calling me sir because I'm not gonna stop talking to you.
Sir,
Stop calling me a sir. I'm not a
sir.
sir.
So I know you want to talk a lot, and I did, sir. But I'm always gonna be Jew Nazareth, and you're gonna be like
But I'm not a sir though. That's what
sir.
I'm
I know,
not a sir. So
sir.
stop calling me.
That's why I'm Jew
I'm not
Nazareth.
a sir. I don't give a fuck about you.
I have big ass strength.
Man, nigga, you are
I
a
look
fucking
good,
mutation. You are a
and the women like me.
Don't
And
know
the men
women
wanna
like
be
no
me.
ugly. Don't know what
Well, no,
fucking
sir,
ugly.
sir.
Look at your motherfucking picture, big
Sir.
dog. Look at your picture.
Sir.
Your beard don't even connect.
Sir.
Your beard is straight. You need to hit a broad
Sir,
314.
you're right, sir. I know. And sir,
You
thank
need
you.
some growth oil.
Sir,
I'm not no
thank you.
motherfucking sir. And if I was a
Sir.
sir, I'd have
Sir,
a bigger
thank
dick
you.
than you because your
All
ball
right.
little as fuck.
All right.
You
Sir.
call another woman sir.
Sir, I'm not
Because
here
you
to
wanna
argue with
with
sir.
me. You trying to
Sir.
be on the same
I'm not here to
level
argue
so
with
you
you,
can argue.
sir.
I'm not
Sir.
a fucking sir. You
Sir,
can
I'm not
talk
here
to
to
me,
argue
stop
with
calling
you.
me sir. You can
Sir,
talk
well, I'm not. Why are you yelling not to you? I'm not here to argue with you.
because you keep
Sir.
calling me sir. Because
Sir,
you keep
because I don't even know you, sir. You're a nobody.
You see how
No one knows you. Sir, you're a nobody. Nobody knows you.
That's fine, but you're not
Sir,
gonna
nobody knows you.
I don't care. That's just
Well, then why are you talking to me like someone knows you? No one knows you.
Because you're not gonna hear it.
Sir, no one knows you.
Because you're not gonna hear it.
Sir, you handle Mandy. Sir, sir, you talk, sir. You handle Mandy. Sir, Mandy is here for
Hold
you.
on. So you do know who she is?
Thank you.
Well, I know who Moonflower is. Nandy been whooping that up.
He said nobody knows you, but you know.
So, nobody knows who Nandy. I know who she is. Because I pay attention to Nandy whooping up on. Nandy's whooping up on Moonflower.
Nanny gotta put my name in the town.
Okay, well, no, Nandy gets views. We don't know you.
I got views too. My
but we don't know you. What's your channel, sir?
My content is not for you.
Sir, what is your channel, sir? Sir,
I'm not a
what's your channel?
sir.
Sir, I will subscribe, sir. Sir, I just want to talk to you so I can get. Sir, talking a lot doesn't make you. Sir, are you in your emotions, sir? Sir, calm down.
As long as you agree with me,
Sir,
you a whole bitch.
calm
You
down.
emotional as fuck. You
Sir.
ugly as hell with them big ass ears on the side of your
Breathe,
motherfucking face.
sir.
With that nappy ass hair on your motherfucking
Sir.
head. You got the
Calm
on
down.
your motherfucking picture because you ugly as
Sir,
hell.
I
Your mustache
will
looks
do
like
what,
you
yes.
get up wrong 314.
Sir.
Them eyebrows bushy as fuck. You need to do
Sir,
something about it.
yes,
You need to open your
yes.
eyes so we can see what the fuck you look
Sir.
like with that ugly ass layer on you.
Sir,
You look like you
in
live
your
above a
emotions, sir.
bodega. You look like you live above a bodega
Sir.
with your old ugly ass. I'm not no
Sir.
motherfucking sir, but if I was, my dick would be bigger
Okay,
than yours. And I
sir,
would be fucking
sir,
you in the
you've been
ass.
talking
I'll be
non-stop.
fucking your mama if I was a
Sir,
sir. I'd have
breathe.
your mama sucking my dick if I was a sir.
Sir,
I
breathe.
do breathe. I do
Sir,
breathe.
breathe.
But guess
You're
what?
just-
I have your mama
sir,
sucking my dick if I was a sir.
Sir, okay.
Yeah.
Drop
Yeah, tell your
SCD.
mama. Your
So,
mama hit my line because I can
sir.
see her full of bitch.
All
Let
right.
her know I got something in my
Sir.
throat for her.
Okay.
Let her know I got something in my throat
Listen.
for her. What's
I
your mama
got it.
number? What's your
All
mama
right.
number so I can call
All
her?
right,
What's your mama number?
Sir,
What's your mama number?
okay.
Since I'm a sir, I'm gonna fuck your mama.
Small.
Since I'm a sir,
What's
I'm
wrong
gonna fuck
with
your
homeboy?
mama. I'm finna
That
fuck
homeboy
your
is
mama.
so
I'm a
emotional.
sir. You
Homeboy is
emotional.
going crazy.
You are emotional. But guess what? I'm gonna
So
fuck your
you're
mother.
going crazy. You're
Y'all,
talking about my mother.
my name so I can fuck
Talking
her.
about sucking
Hell
dick.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make your
Sir,
mama suck my
what
dick.
are you talking about?
I'm gonna make your mama suck that plastic
Sir.
on my floor.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sir. Brother, I got it.
Now hold on, y'all. I told y'all that bitch was freaking. Did I tell you that when she out with a roommate? Did y'all hear that bitch say, I'm gonna make your mama suck that plastic in my drawer? Let me get my dick. Y'all hear that hoe? Cause it get deep. We ain't through, goddammit. Did y'all hear this bitch? Do we need to roll it back for the plastic dick? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Put a 2 if I need to go back a little bit so y'all can hear that plastic dick. That bitch said, I'm gonna get that plastic dick out my drawer. See, when you piss a hoe off, I've been calling it. How long I been saying that bitch be her roommate too much? I'ma check that out too. Talking about she stay in Memphis. Bitch, I got folks in my family. Got folks, my son got folks in me. Bitch, no, been real out there in Memphis. You ain't from no goddamn Memphis. You moved over there in Memphis, bitch. Okay, I'm finna go back, y'all. Let me go back for that bitch. Talk about she got a plastic dick in the drawer. What my sisters say. Told y'all about them feminazi bitches that's Lex Collar. Shout out to the motherfucking dog side. Shit. Hold on, y'all, cause I don't want to go back too much. Not too much. Okay, here we go.
You handle Mandy. Sir, you talk, sir. You handle Mandy. Sir, Mandy is here for you.
Hold on. So you do know who she is?
Listen to that pussy ass nigga.
Mandy been whooping that up. So, nobody knows who Nandy. I know who she is. Cause I pay attention to who Nandy whooping up on. Nandy's whooping up on Moonflower.
Nandy gotta put my name in the town.
Okay, well, no, Nandy gets views. We don't know you.
I got I got views too. Like my
but we don't know you. What's your channel, sir?
My content is not for you.
Sir, what is your channel, sir? Sir,
I'm not a sir. Sir,
I will subscribe, sir. Sir, I just want to talk to you so I can.
At this point, you a bitch.
Sir, talking a lot doesn't make you. Sir, sir, are you in your emotions, sir? Sir, calm down.
As long as you agree with me,
sir,
you a whole bitch.
Calm down.
You
sir,
ugly as hell with them big ass ears on the
breathe,
side of your motherfucking face,
sir,
with that nappy ass hair on the motherfucking
sir,
head. You got this
calm
motherfucking
down.
your motherfucking picture because you ugly as
Sir,
fuck. Your mustache
I'm
little
gonna do
as hell.
what? Yeah.
Sir, them eyebrows bushy as fuck. You need to do something about it.
Yes,
You need to open your
yes.
eyes so we can see what the fuck you look like with that ugly ass lanyard on you.
Sir,
You look like you
when
live
your
above a
emotions,
bodega.
sir.
You look like you
Sir.
live above a bodega with
Sir.
your old ugly ass. I'm not no
Sir.
motherfucking sir, but if I was, my dick would be bigger
Okay,
than yours.
sir,
And I would be fucking
sir,
you in
you've
the
been
ass.
talking
I'll be
non-stop.
fucking your mama if I was a
Sir,
sir. I'd have
breathe.
your mama sucking my dick if I was a sir.
Sir,
I
breathe.
do breathe. I do
Sir,
breathe.
breathe.
But guess what? I have your mama sucking my dick if I was a sir.
Sir, okay.
Yeah. Tell your mama to get my line because I can still pull a bitch.
All right.
Let her know I got something in my throat for her. Let her know I got something in my throat for her. What's your mama number? What's your mama number so I can call her? What's your mama number?
Sir,
What's your mama number? Since I'm a sir, I'm gonna fuck your mama.
Small.
Since I'm a sir,
What's
I'm gonna fuck your
homeboy?
mama. I'm finna
That
fuck your
homeboy
mama.
is so emotional.
You
Homeboy is going
emotional.
crazy.
You are emotional. But guess what? I'm finna
So
fuck your
you're going
mother.
crazy. You're
Y'all,
talking about my mother.
On my name so I can fuck
Talking
her.
about sucking
Hell
dick.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make your
Sir,
mama suck my
what
dick.
are you talking about?
I'm gonna make your mama suck that plastic
Sir.
in my door.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sir. Brother, I got it.
And I'm gonna become your
All
stepmama.
right. Brother, I got it.
Electronics away.
All right. Okay. Brother.
I know you still live.
Brother, Swab, I tell your mom to ask a question. Why you got this nigga on you?
Disrespecting me and calling me a nigga, bro. You
talking about my mother.
No,
What the fuck you talking about?
I started talking about your motherfucking mom when you started calling me a motherfucking
I don't even know who the fuck, sir. I don't know who the fuck you are. You a goddamn nobody.
You do know who she is.
I know her name. I never saw her before. Him or who? I don't know what the fuck it looks like. I just know the name from Nandy.
Whatever, big dog. You been knew who I was because you be commenting.
How? You would turn the camera on.
I be on the argument league. You be in the comment section.
No, I don't. I'm blocked.
What the fuck you do? Yes,
I'm blocked.
Before you got blocked, you be.
Sir, I'm blocked. Sir.
Before you got blocked.
Brother.
You ain't want to talk your shit.
Brother, I'm blocked.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to argue with you. Brother, I'm not trying to argue with you.
I blocked you.
Brother, calm down. Please.
I told you you're going to have to
Brother, Swab, why you let this brother come on here and spew his guts? I'm not even here to do this. I don't know why this nigga over here talking crazy to me. I don't know this dude. This nigga talking crazy. I don't know him. And he's emotional. Sir, calm down. I'm not your enemy. I don't even know you.
I'm talking
I
to
said
Mom.
that. Yeah, she just commented on the fact that you ain't had no pants on the HOK.
Okay, because it was 7 o'clock in the goddamn morning, 90 degrees in the morning. I'm talking online, and I have no goddamn pants on. So goddamn what?
No AC
You
was
know
what?
90 degrees.
So what? Sir,
Broke, y'all. He
Sir.
had to pay for his motherfucking AC.
Sir.
Come on, it's
Stop,
90 degrees.
stop.
Fucking house.
Sir.
Stand up. Why did you stand up?
Brother, because I didn't, brother, you know why. Those goddamn bugs making noise. I got up to close my window, and that's
He
it.
got
And I
roaches,
wasn't
He
thinking.
got roaches. He got bugs in his house. He got
Okay.
motherfucking roaches.
All right, okay.
He gonna say the bugs was making noise.
All right, brother, you're right. Brother, you're right. Okay, brother. All right, brother, okay, you okay. Brother, you win. Brother, you win. I have roaches. Brother,
He got roaches.
brother, you win. Brother,
He got
brother,
potatoes in his
you
house.
win.
He got beetles. He got
Brother,
ants.
you win.
That's why he ain't got no
Brother, I'm not sure to argue with you. Brother, I'm not sure to argue with you. Brother, I'm not, brother, you win. Brother, brother, I'm not sure to argue. Brother, I don't know you. 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 I'm not sure to argue with you. I was talking to Swab. Why are you talking to me? Brother, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Brother, I know. You want to F the shit on my mouth. I got it. You want to stick your dick in my mama's mouth. I heard, brother, I got it. Sister Nandy, record that. Nandy, record that. She want to stick her dick in my mama's mouth.
I did, Judah. Judah don't know downloaded the shit out of it. Cause you know they be delete shit. This Judah, 90. Record this shit, 90. I'm already on it, Judah. I'm already on this bitch, Judah. Okay.
Without that. This dude was stick his dick in my mama's mouth. Record that, Mandy. Okay. Brother. Okay, brother. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute because I don't talk to strangers. All right, brother. Okay. All right, Swap. Okay. Swap. Swap, this ain't popping, brother. Swap, this ain't popping, brother. Swap, this ain't popping, brother. I don't know why you're laughing. This ain't popping, brother. This ain't bringing no views. Then no one's checking for this.
Hey, bring it over, you.
This is why.
It's 33 people watching right now.
Yeah, you know why? Because I'm on here. That's why. When I came on here, it was 12 people watching. 12 people. When I come on, and then when the stranger comes on, now it's 33. But I don't know this nigga. Why is this nigga talking about my mama? Sticking his penis in my mama's mouth.
But you keep
I
calling
don't
me
know this
a man, so I'm
nigga.
gonna show you I'm a man.
I don't know this nigga.
If you gonna call me a man, I'm gonna
All right, sir, I don't know you. Sir, I don't, sir, listen, sir, I'm not your enemy, sir. I'm not your enemy, sir. Sir, I'm not your enemy. I'm not here to argue with you. I don't even know you.
Hey, Domo.
I don't know you.
Calling me a man, so that's how we got there, Domo.
Sir, I've never seen, sir. I don't know you.
While he in a group with other niggas with his
I don't, sir.
and
You
then
just talking.
Hey, Dama. And he been calling your man. That's how we got to this point. And this fake ass bitch.
I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to Domo.
Swap. You let this nigga come on and just take over the stream. I'm asking you about some other shit in a bigger picture.
Yeah, nah.
Wait, that nigga Judah's also. He told Swab about nigga. came in this motherfucker. It was 12 people. 6 of them motherfuckers some pages swung that made. That motherfucker said, man, Judah, you gotta admit, that motherfucker funny as fuck, bro. Judah. Shout out to Don Knotts, aka Judah Nazareth.
He's not involved this nigga at all.
You know.
No one knows this nigga at all. No one knows this nigga.
No, okay, but that's what I'm saying though. You know.
No, you're not saying anything. We're talking about Saw Netter,
Hold on.
Chris Harris, JJ,
I got you.
Nandy, Torn Lights.
You know that.
No one knows. Solomon and Solomon. We don't know who she is. We don't know, Swap. Who is this?
Bitch, you heard Judah, bitch. You two family know each other. Who this nigga is? Judah said who Hoppo is. Judah name all the real niggas on you. Bitch, we don't know you, bitch. Ooh, Judah cut down deep. Judah said, bitch, solid around 90, me, bitch, Taranite. Who is you, ho? Nigga. Hoppo.
You're lying.
I've never seen. I know her name. Swap. You're not gonna make her.
You know more than her now.
Swap.
You know.
I'm undefeated.
We've never seen her.
I'm undefeated.
Hold up. The house said she undefeated at SBDL. Bitch, how you undefeated and you ain't debate? You did what, 2 debates? That's undefeated, bitch. The OS slowing it out. Bitch, you actually have to complete the fucking season. Like, what the fuck has YouTube created? Then bitch said she undefeated in SVDL.
So
where?
respect on my name.
Where?
And SVDL, I'm undefeated. And when I'm
okay, all right. Shout out to you. All right, okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Respect to you.
But you came over here trying to talk about Chris.
No, Swap. No, you're fucking up your stream.
Okay, like we give a fuck about them.
You're fucking up your stream. No, I know you don't give a fuck, Swap, but you're fucking up your stream. Your stream was on struggle before I came on here. And you fucked it up. So you're used to losing. No, so
Swab is actually a good person. That's why we love him.
And you're right, he is.
You just a straight.
You're right. He is.
You just
I'm not against Swab. I'm not against. He's not my enemy. Sir, I'm not against Swab. So you gotta calm down with the gay stuff. All right, well, okay, all right, sir. You gotta calm down with the gay stuff, sir. All right, all right, sir. Sir, you got Swab. Hey, what are they do? This dude keeps talking about gay shit. And I'm with the gay shit. I don't want to argue with this nigga about me fucking gay shit. I'm trying to talk to you. And you won't allow him. A goddamn homosexual talking gay shit on your channel, my nigga. Nigga, is this what your shit came to? If this what your shit came to?
And make you eat it. And I'll make you eat it.
So I don't even know you.
And I'll make you eat it.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. All right. Okay. Sir, you win.
And make you lick it off my feet.
Sir, you win.
Off my big toe.
Sir, you win.
Off my big toe.
Sir, you win.
Off my big toe.
I can't beat you in gay shit. Sir, you win. You win.
I even get my toes painted.
Moonflower, you win. I'm not fighting against you. I'm not fighting against you. No, you forgot the rank system. This was, you should have bringing new niggas around that nobody knows, that no one gives a fuck about, that have no rank, and no status, no views, no channel, and no one knows you.
Now no one knows you. Now, let me show you this how much rank she got. Let me show you this how much they know her. All right? Nigga, I don't even know what to say, bro. You played the gay shit. You played the gay shit, calling her sir. And now you can't touch you because she's talking about using your mama coochie and your booty hole to make truffle butter and make you eat it. Now you lost.
Off my big toe swab.
Off her big.
You see how comfortable Swan was saying that? Told you that nigga a salad eating ass nigga. He ain't gained that weight from them salads either. Shaking my motherfucking head.
So, and then he come over here talking about some Chris Harris and HOK like we give a fuck. That's not news to us, nigga. You butt hurt. That was your homie. I can't stand niggas like that. Now Chris, all of a sudden, Chris a bitch. He went up bitch when he was touring nights. Now you don't like his voice. You want no problem with his voice when he was touring nights, when he was going against Suave, when he was going against Solar, when he was going against the fucking SBBL.
Don't that nigga sound sweet as hell when he was going against Suave? He going against Solar. You ain't shut up. Real niggas don't want you saying they name like that. And then got a little mushy when that hoe was talking about pulling out them plastic dicks over there. Damn. He already got his nipple out that motherfucker.
Y'all niggas was on his channel, on his dick, trying to get him on your channel. Now motherfucker over there at the motherfucking house of fucking whatever, the house of scammers. And now he mad because this nigga getting some light. Because he didn't go over there and stand up in his goddamn drawers on the panel. And then you gonna come over here and you thought you had a friend. Strong bitches, Chris over there. Nigga, is y'all niggas on crack? Why the fuck is Judah coming to the argument to talk about Chris and something that?
Thank you.
You don't get your dumb ass off my channel, nigga. You thought you had a friend.
Thank you. And yes, Brandon, I know some men like to suck toes, but I really just told him I'm gonna make truffle butter with his mama pussy and his asshole and he can eat it off my food.
Goddamn, them were these boy shorts, them was girl shorts, them was
tiny whitey fool.
Them the shorts you put on your 3-year-old when they go to the beach and they wear diapers.
This man really had on tidy whities on a video with other niggas and stood up. He tried to show the niggas some dirty ass. Like, did you see that brown spot on his tidy whities? No.
He had some training drawers.
Man, what? That shit was
He had some training drawers that turn color when you pee on yourself.
Hell no. If you gonna cop me a man, I'm gonna let the man.
Y'all hear that old bitch? You ain't from no goddamn Memphis. Y'all flying this motherfucker up for the bitch who a professional pretender. Bitch, I know how them Memphis folks are. You ain't got that twang in the mang. Bitch, you ain't got that twang in that mang, bitch. Hell no, ho, flame this motherfucker for this pretending ass bitch. Memphis wouldn't accept a hoe like you. Bitch, you crept in the back door. Somebody brought you to Memphis in the trunk, ho. You ain't rolled up in that motherfucker and became no resident. Look at it on top. Bitch sound like she straight up at the white side of San Diego. Mine, bitch. The fuck I listened to my Project Pat for that. I listened to my Gangsta Boo and shit. Little chat. Where the twang get in the main, bitch? I can't even do it. Main. I'm trying to fit. That shit, you know, it sound playable, bitch. You ain't saying it right. I done heard Pimp seeing all of you, A-Ball and MJ. I done heard the motherfuckers who got that twang in their conversation. Who the hell? Young Dolph said mine better than you, and he wasn't even from there. He moved to that motherfucker. Shaking my goddamn head, R.I.P. Young Dolph. A motherfucker who actually was in Memphis and didn't have to pretend.
Okay, baby. Don't play with me, because us Memphis bitches will fuck your mama, take your mama house, and kick you out.
Oh,
You had nowhere to stay.
Us Memphis bitches.
I get your mama out of that roach infested place. Tell your mama to hit my line. Go ahead, put her number in the back chat. Tell your mama to hit my line.
What's going on in these YouTube streets? Like, what the fuck? I know, nigga. I don't hang around in the goddamn streets, goofy.
Thank you.
You don't hang in the streets with them goddamn stomach and them bad ass feet, dude, nigga.
I just seen, I had came back, right, and I don't know, he talking about Nandy drilling me, bro. I don't know, she was like, she made me shut up or some shit. So I came for her the other day, and I told her she could get the link. my link always available. It ain't never not available. But guess what? Your girl learned how to edit this shit last night. So I'm making a video that's gonna be released today.
Oh shit.
I did a little teaser on my channel so, you know, people could like leave their feedback. I figured out how to do premieres and shit. So yes, we finna get it on and popping.
That's hard. That's hard.
They're hard. They're hard.
All right. I can't wait to see.
Oh, did you watch my other video of creation?
So you can tell something wrong with this slow ass nigga. This nigga 40 years old sitting up holding a conversation with a 22-year-old knee back. Flame this motherfucker. Flame this motherfucker. What the motherfucking name is on Laverne and Shirley? What the nigga is? The little weird motherfucker. That's all. What? Stinky, what the motherfucker? This slow ass they're hard right now. It's hard. I can't wait to see it. Shit don't make no goddamn nigga fucking weirdo for real.
That you just did this week?
Yeah, because I know.
Yeah. I thought you remember.
Yeah, because I had did one on your channel, and then I had did one on my channel. And I don't know, it's just a really good conversation. I don't know, I'm so glad that they had me do the Baddies of Mythology, and I'm glad I smoked that blunt that night, and it made me think about it when I was reading it.
Mm-hmm.
That blunt will get you to higher elevation, big dog.
I believe.
I'm lining one up right now.
I believe. Yeah.
And you know what?
Like that too.
I don't see how people be getting lazy off weed. Like, when I smoke food, I be wanting to clean up. I be wanting to get shit done. I be wanting to go places and shit. Weed really makes me focus.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's. I know it's the indica and the sativa, and it's like the indica
makes you tired,
and the sativa, you know, keep you going. So it's like a day weed and a night weed. Like I got a day weed and a night weed. That's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing at night.
Yeah.
And yeah, the one that smell more earthly, that's the one that keep you woke. The one that smell like skunk piss, that's the one that put you to sleep.
Hell yeah. And yes, Shanari. Yes, Shanari. Nicotine do make you focus. That's why I smoke my hookah while I'm smoking a blunt.
Yeah, no, I was gonna take Katrina to a hookah lounge.
You should.
Get another AOI body tomorrow. We'll see, man. Shout out to Pro Black and Domo, man. Going down tomorrow, 9 o'clock, man. Fiat or crypto, which one is better for Mexicans? You see, yes, I said that too. I don't know if the job.
Queen Cascade.
I'm glad he said that nigga name. True Justice. Yeah, it's a lot of traders. I seen you on the pod show, didn't I? Trying to get a debate. Flame this motherfucker up for the queen of YouTube news. Bet y'all didn't know that one. It was just on the pod show trying to get a debate with Nepal. Yeah, I gotta keep solo data around this motherfucker. Flame this motherfucker up for the YouTube queen of news. Y'all didn't know that, did you? We're gonna cover that tomorrow. Later on today. True Justice, you was over there with her potion out now. Trying to get in where you fit in with a debate about the Bible, biblical scripture. You was all up on the panel, campaigning and everything. Y'all niggas don't play as well as I do. Let's continue. We ain't got about 8 more minutes for this bitch. And we gonna cut when she get through, y'all probably ain't gonna want to go to sleep. Somebody gonna be somewhere throwing up. Let's see what she really like to do with her dick in the draw.
Yeah. That nigga, Swab, what happened with Chris and son of it? Oh shit. Let's see where this conversation goes.
Right. And I went on Chris' page.
Make them relevant and shit. You try to come over here and make them relevant to us again. So you like, they was over there talking about us on the argument meeting. Yeah. Niggas gonna always hate on us. Niggas gonna always hate on Soda, always hate on Swab, always hate on always hate on the argument meeting. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna be nothing new. That shit ain't gonna be nothing new. Who you talking to, babe?
Who you talking to, babe? Katrina!
I love Katrina, man.
Okay, I'm back. I had to go get some motherfucking apple juice.
Yeah.
Hey, that plant hit me back.
To anybody that prefers nicotine over tree is a crackhead or a drunk. You gotta get that green, man. But some people just chemically imbalanced like that. Some people, I saw that shit like weed just like that thing.
I'm a drunk, so Domo, you're right. I
am supposed to be a drunk at this point in time.
No, I've been drinking since I was 6. So I'm a drunk. I started young.
Told you about a hoe. Told y'all about a hoe, bitch. You be talking about everybody else's mama. You been drinking since you was 6. Drunk pussy hoe.
Yeah.
No, that motherfucker got an odor.
Hell nah. That nigga said, Swab, what's happening in YouTube streets? I don't know. You gotta ask the homeless people. You gotta ask the niggas who ain't got no home, man. What's happening in the streets, man? I got a place to be.
Hey, you know what? Swab. You know how I just said I seen a video Nanny did about me? Every time she do a video about me, she always bring your name in. And I said, why you always got to try to hide behind Swab? Swab ain't got shit to do with it. Like, she was talking to me. I mean, she was talking about me.
Wait a minute, let me check you, bitch. He always got you up on his motherfucking panel. And, bitch, who the fuck in the world can't hide behind Swab big ass? Fuck you mean? That nigga made another professor and goddamn Fat Albert look like they goddamn Chris Tucker in this motherfucker. Who the fuck can't help? You can't help but to hide behind that big motherfucker. Shit. Who in that gas, y'all? Ooh, bitch, hold up. When that nigga asshole spread it from here to the goddamn dinosaur civilization, I'm trying to figure out how anybody can't be hid behind that big motherfucker. Well, I'm hiding, bitch. Why you hiding behind him? But we finna find out why. Flame this motherfucker up, cause you know where it's going, Barbara. And I see you finna go to bed. Good night, baby. Good night. I appreciate you riding this long, cause you already heard the fuckery. We finna see what this bitch like to do behind Suave.
She was all like, and Suave, bitch ass. And I was like, what Suave got to do with this situation between me and you?
Man, she know I'll whoop every nigga around her if she mad because these niggas won't stand up for it. One nigga tried, but his ass got there.
You talking about that one dude that came up on the panel that was all like, you always talking shit about Nanny.
Yeah, Cherry. Yeah, you too. I'll whoop every nigga around.
Hey, I sang my followers a little song the other day about niggas. I'm thinking about making another song about nannies. Cause why you always gotta hide behind Suave? Why you always got a problem with me? I'm only 22 years old. I ain't did shit to you.
That's an NFT.
Sexy chocolate. Sexy chocolate. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Sexy chocolate.
That's an NFT right there. Get it popping on 55th Street.
Man, I'm gonna come out with a mixtape for you.
Damn, and call it mixed tape.
Hell yeah. Ooh, that shit fat. He said come out with a mixtape and call it mixtape.
The corny shit sells.
She said the corny shit sells. But I got a new setup swap.
Did y'all catch her said she said the corny shit sell? Did you somebody find the reference swap for what she really is? That bitch said she. Told you about having that nipple out swallow. That shit would go get you caught up. Now everybody know. We knew you was a woman with a beard. Famous motherfucker. Fuck you mean, nigga.
We got a whole new desktop. I got headphones, speakers, and all that shit. So she can't even hear you when you be talking no more. The only reason why I'm not coming on camera to show y'all is because this desktop it didn't come with a webcam, so I gotta go buy one.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Shout out to MJ. Congratulations on that certificate again. Yeah, on that DraftKings shit be popping. I need to try to get some money through that shit too, but I don't give a fuck about sports.
You know what I thought DraftKings was?
Yeah.
I thought it was a porn site.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like when they just put that comment and you said you gotta make some money through that, I was about to say you got to make porn, but I had to remember that's not no porn site.
No, that's not OnlyFans. The Bears traded clip. Oh, they talking about selling out. They talking about selling out. All right. That's what's up. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King should have been football players and basketball players.
Oh God, Malcolm X was fine as fuck, fool. He should have been in the NBA.
Wait for it, here it comes.
Hell yeah, then he would have been thick as hell, because you know baseball make a nigga thick.
What you gonna do with a thick man? Why women like thick men?
Because we like to smack on booty too. We like to grab ass too, fool. Man, you gotta have a little cake back there.
Okay.
Man, women love to grab ass. I be walking by my nigga sometimes and just start humping him.
Just had to ask. I saw a motherfucking woman on. What was it? It was on the podcast. Me and Katrina watched. I like a thick man.
Man, what?
Like, what the fuck you want with a thick nigga? You want to see the booty jiggle?
Yes, I love that. With my
you want to see your nigga twerk?
No, not twerk, but when he used to walk around, his booty used to clap a little bit. So you know that shit had me turned on.
Oh shit!
He had a little cake back there.
All right. This is my yellow line right here.
Hell no, Lilith said stop giving away all the secrets.
That's crazy.
Like, okay, so this is so crazy. So the reason why I was so prepared when he called me a man is because, like, in my relationships, when I be humping, like, my dude, when he don't be knowing and stuff, I just walk up to him and hump him, I be like the old man coming out, and I get really aggressive. I be thinking I'm an old white man.
He in there. That old white man in there somewhere.
Hell yeah, that's why I was ready.
Y'all, hold up, y'all. I gotta get some weed on that one. Mom in the chat, baby, y'all. One, if you want me to run it back. Two, if you want me to keep going. Huh? Y'all heard? She said she want her man ass to clap and just. What my motherfucking sister said? Who the fuck? That means that her man ass clapping you. This bitch crazy. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stop laughing. So I'll go past the time stamp. Okay.
She said the corny shit sells. But I got a new setup swab. I got a whole new desktop. I got headphones, speakers, and all that shit. So she can't even hear you when you be talking no more. The only reason why I'm not coming on camera to show y'all is because this desktop it didn't come with a webcam, so I gotta go buy one.
Now hold on, y'all. Let me just ask a question before I go back into the other bullshit. This 2022. Who the fuck got any device that ain't got no motherfucking webcam? Flame this motherfucker up for this broke ass bitch. A few shows back talking about she was fucking and sucking and niggas paying her rent and shit, and she couldn't even afford a computer with a goddamn webcam. Bitch, the first IBM had a camera in it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Let me let this shit play. That bitch said, I ain't going live, cause I ain't got no webcam on my bitch. The whole point of being on YouTube is to be able to go live, ho. This broke ass bitch. Who sell computers that don't have a camera? What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Shout out to MJ. Congratulations on that certificate he get. Yeah, or that DraftKings shit be popping. I need to try to get some money through that shit too, but I don't give a fuck about sports.
You know what I thought DraftKings was?
Yeah.
I thought it was a porn site.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like when they just put that comment out
and you
said you got to make porn, but I had to remember that's not no porn site.
No, that's not OnlyFans. The Bears traded clear. Oh, they talking about selling out. They talking about selling out. All right. That's what's up. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King should have been football players and basketball.
Here it comes.
Malcolm X is fine as fuck, fool. He should have been in the NBA, fool.
He should have played baseball or some shit.
Hell yeah. Then he would have been thick as hell, because you know baseball make a nigga thick.
What you gonna do with a thick man? Why women like thick men?
Because we like to smack on booty too. We like to grab ass too, fool. I ain't gotta have a little cake back there.
Okay.
Man, women love to grab ass. I be walking by my nigga sometimes and just start humping him.
Just had to ask. I saw a motherfucking woman on what was it? It was on the podcast me and Katrina watched. I like a thick man.
Man, what?
Like, what the fuck you want with a thick nigga? You want to see a booty jiggle?
Yes, I love that. With my
you want to see your nigga twerk?
No, not twerk, but when he used to walk around, his booty used to clap a little bit. So you know that shit had me turned on.
Oh shit!
He had a little cake back there.
All right. This is my yellow line right here.
Hell no, Lil said stop giving away all the secrets.
That is crazy.
Like, okay, so this is so crazy. So the reason why I was so prepared when he called me a man is because, like, in my relationships, when I be humping, like, my dude, when he don't be knowing and stuff, I just walk up to him and hump him, I be like the old man coming out, and I get really aggressive. I be thinking I'm an old white man.
Y'all heard that bitch said she thinks she an old white man in there.
He in there. That old white man in there somewhere.
Hell yeah, that's why I was ready when he called me a man. Cause fool, I'll fuck your mama, fool.
It's crazy.
I had told one of my exes I would fuck his daddy, make him my stepson, and ground him.
On my life. Say, me and your mama been talking. We ready for you to move out.
Hell
my life. Oh my life.
Don't play with me, big dog. I'll fuck your daddy. I'll fuck your mama. And everybody daddy like me. That shit be so crazy. All my friends' daddies and uncles and had crushes on me. It's easy. Don't play with me. I'm pressure. Pressure. How your daddy giving me all his money? You won't get a dime. She said I sound like a horny puppy. Hell yeah, that's what I be like when I be like that. I be like that old man coming out. I be grabbing his neck and throwing him against the wall and shit. It's
like that shit.
He thought it was funny. Give it here. It's a look. Yeah, you see it. She trying to get the air fryer together. My bad.
So that we see why you like Asians. You know, ain't no black man going for no shit like. Man, y'all flag this motherfucker up. I ain't got no words. I cannot. I ain't got no words. So she be slanging him up against the wall. Spanking that nigga ass. Making it jiggle. I see why you like them Asians, girl.
I'm nice. Y'all get that person. Get that person. Yeah, get that person. They posting them dang on links again. Why the fuck do people do that? Why are you going to random chat rooms to post links to
I think them
stuff?
paid robots. Like it's like people who got businesses like that. You pay them and they're like spam people chats with your advertisement with robots.
But why we spamming people chats with that type of stuff though? Like why is your business? Because you know them links is to illegal stuff. It's to like kitty pee.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
You know what, peoples? I think we've heard enough. Because I got so much more I got to bring. I'm going to get me some sleep. So we got to see True Justice live on her Post Chanel television. We got more of this bitch talking about what she do with that plastic dick, too. But I don't want none of my folk having no nightmares when they get in their wrists. Mm-hmm. We're going to be back later today. We're going to come live early since we got some debates. I'm going to make sure I do that Sanita show first. I got to do Sanita. I got to get on Sanita and Taz the motherfucking hoax. And the Bang Yang clique. We got to get on them. They over there, they respect the old folk. Mm-hmm. Yes. Supporting the Bang Yang bitch on killing black babies. So I appreciate everybody supporting me tonight. I want y'all to go get some sleep because y'all know we're going to have breaking news tomorrow. We still ain't getting the hand suave and Blackson over there whining about. Wait a minute. It ain't going to take but a minute, y'all. I got to let y'all hear him holler about the 1 point. Just it's only going to be two minutes because as soon as you get on the show. As soon as you get on the show. And after this, we going to hang that nigga out to dry tomorrow. Yes, we gonna hang Waxon out to dry. Yes, we is. That nigga went over there crying. Hold on, I think he took it down with the crybaby. Ain't no swallow crybaby. Let me see. Oh no, yeah, he took it down. I don't even see it, y'all. When Blackson went over there after the debate. Ain't that so? I guess because of the disagreement with Solar. That nigga was over there crying about 1 point. Damn. I just do it tomorrow because y'all know I got it downloaded. So he ain't did shit. By the time I do all that, I will be ready to go to bed. I got his ass tomorrow. Yeah. That nigga went over there crying about a point. Blackson lost by a point tonight. He said he want to challenge it. The nigga had that gavel and started thinking about going to the court system, I guess. I don't know, y'all. But y'all go get some rest. We will see each other later today. Exposing more people in the church. I will see you guys. Peace and power to all the people. Y'all already know to like, share, subscribe to all the channels. Talk to y'all later.